It does. Because the light reflects differently. We were reading about it online. Hold on one second. I know they don't even fit in there. Lord have mercy. So I just got done with the cops. Again, I mean, it's just, I mean, Jesus Christ. Let's see, weather. Oh, this is why they burn. Lack of pigment. Blue eyes are already the result of relative lack of pigment, melatonin, in the iris compared to brown eyes. In cases of extreme lack of pigment, such as albinism, the iris can also be translucent, that the red or pinkish color of the blood vessels in the retina of the eye become visible, making the eyes appear a reddish or pink, so it doesn't help that they're burnt. Hey, Robin. Y'all, I dealt with the cops again. Made another report. Made another report, and it's just crazy. Yeah, everything's good. Hey, Jeremy. Presley, hey. Robin, Jeff. Oh, I wanted to thank somebody. Emily, you made my day. Thank you so much, first of all. I hope you're watching. Thank you so much. Y'all, some people really make me just feel so special. Hold on. Where'd it go? Y'all, stuff just disappears on here. I don't understand. Well, thank you, Emily. I don't understand what happened. Oh, it was Israel. Thank you. Y'all, I'm waiting on the sun to go down. I was wondering why my eyes hurt. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, not seeing my red ass eyes. They're burnt. I swear to God, they're burnt. They really are. I mean, they're like on fire. I can feel them. It feels like parchment paper, or like dry newspaper from like 1642. It feels like there's like a layer of dry newspaper in my eyes. It's crazy. Where's my vape? I'm sitting here and thinking, get it, boy. Beautiful hair. Did you see? Oh, you missed it. This beautiful cyclist just went by. Beautiful hair in the wind. He's just getting it. So I guess there are other cyclists around here. Just a bunch of losers being a bunch of losers. You know, same shit, different day. Oh, nothing new. Always losers being losers. Like that. You know? Damn, y'all. I thought I had it bad in my youth. That damn internet. Ruining them all. I swear to God, I'm about to turn into Ted. I'm gonna turn into Ted. I can't talk about it. It's getting to the point where I have to stop talking about these things publicly because it's happening so much. So I'm gonna have to move in the shadows. I hope y'all understand. Oh, I didn't mean that deep in the shadows, honey. Come back, tiny dancer. Yeah, absolutely, Robin. And it's just, I mean, it really goes to prove my point. It just bats home. It just drives home. It just drives home all of the topics that we cover on this channel. You know, it's really sad. I actually feel bad for people. I hope that one day they have the capacity for change like I did. Do. Look, kids, it's water. Some of y'all are older than me, and I'm always calling you my kids. Ah, good afternoon. Oh, thank you for the flower. They're so pretty. I got some lotion I'm going to put on later tonight. I look rough, y'all. This weather be taking it. I mean, this is why, yeah, it'll like literally take the years. Take your years and double them. I have to do extractions on my face like once a month because just the elements are just so disgusting. It's so humid and sticky all the time and you're sweaty. It'll ruin your skin. You got to stay on top of it. I literally have a permafrown forming from having to mean mug all the people away. Oh, ain't that crazy? It ain't nothing Botox can't fix, honey. Let me tell you, I ain't never had no work done. I will one day. Just a little maintenance. Nothing major. No snipping and tucking. April! No snipping and tucking. Just a little lifting and tugging, you know? Thanks. Hope you're having a great day, Jamie. April, you enjoying this weather? It's been hot. Whoa. I know it's hot where you are too, probably. Ain't you in the South? My age. I could be here maybe, yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss GT. It does take a toll, though. It stresses me out. I'm like, damn. These elements. I guess I can chill here. I'm waiting for everybody to just kind of go home so I can have some peace. I'm also waiting on the sun to go down. We should probably make an electrolyte drink. Maybe kick off our shoes, dip our feet in the water. I need to be careful. I can't get this in the water. I'm not. And I put that hair bow, but it's not working, homie. Somebody told me to do that. It's half-ass working. 98. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people don't have a dream, so they got to steal other people's. I don't know, man. Y'all think that the government stole Nikola Tesla's ideas? No, who was it? There was some guy that died, and they think that the FBI stole all of his hard work. Was that Nikola Tesla? I don't know, you know. People just, you know, plagiarism. People steal shit all the time that ain't theirs because they're just lazy, you know. Think about all the students that damn plagiarize their homework because they're too lazy to damn write it themselves, you know. People are just lazy. That's why people steal my shit. Make an electrolyte drink. I should. I wish I could get down there, y'all. There ain't no way. I will break an ankle, roll down that hill. My book bag will get caught up around my neck. I'll get strung up in a bush like Laura Croft when she falls off the cliff in the PlayStation game. And I can just see me like literally dying down there by myself with my book bag wrapped, all 40 pounds choking me out. I'm clumsy, okay? Like, I'm fit and I'm like capable, but I'm also clumsy. We ain't even trying to get down there, honey, because I will. I'll break something. So what brings you into the ER today? Well, I wanted to go put my feet in the river. I stumbled and fell and strangled myself. Let's see what we got. So today, I bought some coffee. I ain't got no sugar or nothing, but I'm sweet enough. And, let's see, SOS. That's got vitamin B's. I like to have that for breakfast. It's kind of like a wake me up. Anything got high vitamin B, that's really good to drink when you wake up. Get the party started, get the energy flowing. Magnesium. I'm looking in my Brookie bag, and I found electrolytes. Green ones, and pink ones, and even some brights. Listen, if you weren't an 80s baby or a 90s kid and grew up on Barney, you weren't raised right, okay? It's the Barney bag. Lots of things in there. Probably some old string. I don't have no water bottle, y'all. Jesus Louise. Thelma's losing her mind today, okay? Louise, you're going to have to find the keys and take over. Louise, take the wheel. My partner in crime is going to have to take over. I might need to put 2 of these in there. Y'all hear that water? If I shut up, you could. Okay. I'm gonna put 2. You know what? I think that guy was down there gold mining. Remember when we saw that guy come up out the woods with all them tools? I think he was panning for gold. I'm not 100% sure, and it's not really my business, but that's kind of cool. That's really cool. I would love to learn to do something like that. I mean, we always did stuff like that in, like, Cherokee. When we go camping and stuff, and Mom would take us up the mountains. You know, it'd be like family trip with my dad and stuff. They have those little mining, pan for gold spots, you know. You don't really find much, of course, but it's still fun when you're a kid. The excitement of the the potential of getting gold. Remember when they would also do those dinosaur fossil exhibits at your school? Did y'all ever have those? So what they would do is they bring in all of these fossils mixed with sand and dirt, and they put it in like a sandbox, and they let the kids look for dinosaur fossils. And so there's like all kind, or shark's teeth and stuff like that. That's what it was, shark's teeth and stuff. She shells. Was there little fossils too? There was a little fossil thing. Anyway, that was fun. I don't remember. I feel like I remember shark tooths. I remember seashells that were like, you know, like little snail shells. Sea snail shells. Sheila was collecting seashell snails by the seashore. Lord, too. I don't remember exactly. Oh, homophobic language. Faggot is not homophobic. Faggot is a cigarette. Unless you're younger than me, then you're going to take offense to it, so of course I'm going to say it. Suck it, Karen. Suck it. Lord, that's the problem. See, this is how shit be getting turned around. So some loser that's obsessed with me, that's looking for a reaction, follows me around town screaming stuff at me, and when I respond with what I'd say to his damn face, what I said to his face, then it gets turned around. Are you forgetting the principle of this situation? This is some dude that's out here in the street trying to start something. I get to say whatever I want. Don't stalk, and you won't have your feelings hurt. It'd be different if I'd came to this platform talking shit about somebody or a community of people that I did not know. That is not what happened. Oh, Lord, I love it. I make money teaching people right from wrong. I mean, it's really crazy. I did not sign up for this. I wanted to learn about politics and mysteries, and man, I was trying to be Nancy Drew out here. I'm trying to damn be Scooby-Doo and damn Shaggy all rolled into one, and I'm trying to talk about conspiracies and taxes and budgets, and we got to start from the basics, folks. I got to go get a Bible. Well, I got one, Meemaw's Bible. I got to sit down and start reading scripture and just like telling people right from wrong. We got to start from the bottom up. I thought we was better than this. What is going on out here? Oh, God. I get to say whatever I want when you rolling up stalking, okay? Get over yourself. He wouldn't have a problem with me if he wasn't gay. Some of y'all are so dense you don't even get it. That's exactly why he has a problem. Jesus, that's exactly why he was over there at the park trying to get a reaction at lunchtime. He feels some type of way about the fact that I gear people to love Jesus Christ and not be damn gay. People get so offended over like shit that they should know better. The Bible says it's wrong. The Bible says it's strictly prohibited. What is the problem? What are they not getting? I'm not the problem. People are dense. Shit, I didn't make the rules. Why are they mad at me like I wrote it? I wasn't even alive when it was wrote. Homophobic. Lord. And who cares? People call me all kinds of names that I'm not. Who cares? Once again, if feelings affect you that bad, your feelings on something like that, then you don't need to be on the internet. Fuck him. I stand by what I damn said. Homophobic. Hold on. See, Jesus don't even want, Jesus is like, nope, you sure were not. See, that was God telling me, no, you did right. imagine being out here stalking some homeless woman that gears people in the direction of loving themselves, respecting themselves, and respecting their community, and you get butthurt that somebody was called a faggot. And you're missing the whole point of the entire situation. I swear they're getting dumber, y'all. I ain't a very smart woman, and I get it. How did they not get it? You go in goddamn guns blazing always. Fuck them people. They out here fucking with you. It's up to you to protect yourself. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Everybody thinks it's a joke till they damn get mailed home to mommy in a box. Mama be sitting there, he was a good boy. He never harmed nobody. The main one that was a bully, you know what I mean? Main one. Where's my phone? Do you have my phone? Louise, you were supposed to take over. You were supposed to take over, Louise. Mama's middle name was Louise, and so was Millie. It was Louise. Mildred. Louise. It was Louise. That's so crazy. Mama and my grandma's middle name was Louise. Or was Mama's first name Louise? I think it was Mama's first name was Louise. Louise Quakenbush. I never thought about that. That's so funny I say that. That was my two favorite people growing up too, so it's kind of funny. Excuse me, I'm done. Them creatine got me. I feel buffer though. Already, I only took 3 pills and I feel so buff. I feel like I'm morphing into the Hulk. I do like that creatine. I ain't gonna lie. I noticed major gains with that the past like 3 months. We were on that nitro protein with the damn whatchamadoodle in it, with the creatine in it. I think it had 3 grams, but I drank 2 of those a day, so that would be 6 grams. So that makes perfect sense. They said a woman my size would need somewhere between 3 and 5 grams. I ain't gonna push my luck today. Even though you're supposed to flush a bunch of it into your system at first. It said to take a double dose today, and then to even out to just a few pills a day. I'm gonna just take it light, because I already got heartburn, and I can't be playing these games. I'll end up in the damn hospital. I already think I got kidney issues, and I don't want to risk nothing and send my body over the edge. You know, it's like when you know your starter's about to go out. So you baby it. Yeah, it's like that, homie. It's like, it's only a matter of time before my oh my God, before my kidneys end me up in the hospital. So I'm trying to baby it with the creatine. I don't want to take a bunch of that shit and then wake up in pain. You know what really hurts me? Celsius. I swear to God, that's what started this. So I used to drink like 4 of those a freaking day, right? When I worked in Charlotte. God, I'd have to drink 1 on the way to work and then 1 to get home, because damn 5-hour drive sometimes. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes one way. And then I got off of work at like 6 or 7 o'clock, so I was always like hitting the ass end of rush hour traffic too. Anyways, I used to drink those all the time, and then my kidneys started hurting. I started waking up back in 2021, right after I got clean. I'd wake up and I couldn't even breathe. Every time I'd go to inhale, it would push on my kidney, my lung expanding the air first thing in the morning. I guess because when you're in deep sleep, you're taking shallow breaths, you're like just you're not moving, so you're not needing to take in more air, right? So I wake up, and this is the problem that I still have. I wake up and I can't breathe. I have to take it. The pain is so sharp that when I try to inhale air, my lungs are expanding, pushing on my kidneys or whatever, and freaking I have to slowly take shallow breaths, and then slowly I can like stand up after about 5 minutes of breathing. It's really bad. It's definitely a kidney issue. It definitely gets worse when I take like Excedrin too. It could be from that or the years of Celsius. I've got to change this Band-Aid. This shit's aggravating the hell out of me. I already have sensory problems, and I'm playing these damn games with these bandages. I'm not going to wash it yet, because I'm going to wash it tonight and rebandage it. I just want to see my shorts. I just want to see. Is that a damn bug? There's a damn bug down in there. Damn bug. Sorry. TMI. It's just a little. Come on, sir. Sir. I'm trying to help you. Wow, I bet that's how people feel trying to help me. Touche, my friend, touche. Alright. Throw that away. It's hot. My eyes hurt. They're burnt. I was just reading it's because they don't have melatonin. So they literally burn more. Go ahead and change this one too. Probably should just wash them. I'm just gonna wash them. Go ahead and wash them. Permafrown because I'm always blocking out the sun. Seriously, I mean, even I'm in the shade and my eyes are burning. My eyes are burnt. Look at the whites. They're red. Yeah, that's a burn. I've done that in the tanning bed before. It feels like they're swollen with like sand in them. Hurts. Because I've got sawdust all over them. Yeah, I know. It was 2 weeks ago today. And it's still healing. Yeah, that was a pretty big gash. I did that. That's going to be a nasty scar, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You'll really be able to see it once I get that tattoo removed one day, too. It's okay. Just a story. Shit happens. It's not the only one I got. Yeah, my hands look good. They healed up after 2 weeks, but they're definitely going to scar a little bit. It'll go away. I actually don't hold scars that bad. My knuckles, my hand. This one's still healing. I ate shit. That's where I ate shit, right there. On a hill back there. There is a camera back there. I would love to see that. I would literally pay for that footage. Literally would pay for it. Because I damn... Shit, why ain't this hooked up? Because I definitely ate ass back there. Like I'm... You know you damn landed hard when you, like, get up looking for shit. You don't even, like, you're looking for stuff. What? I don't know. I don't know what I was looking for. My teeth, my mind, broken bones that had shattered out of my darn forearm. I don't know. I just got up and I could not find myself. I was all disoriented. I was like stumbling, like looking around. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I'm alive. I'm alive. We're good. And my toe was hurting on the left foot. And I'm like, oh God, I wonder if I broke a toe. So I looked down and my thigh is covered in blood. And I got blood running down my legs. So my knee, I got that. That's healing up pretty good. Over here, I got a gash. Like, my shoulder skin was missing. I didn't even know where the blood was coming from. I just looked at, I said, oh my shit, how bad is it? Why don't I hurt? I couldn't find where the blood was coming from because it's over here. I'm looking for bones hanging out my body. That's how much blood was on my thigh. I was like, what in the hell? This gash right here was pretty deep. So there was a lot of blood from that one. And then I'm over there like... like a cartoon animal with stars around their head. Birds flying. You know? I was like, what the hell? That shit's funny now. God. That's what makes life life, man. That's what makes life life. Come on, man. People need to get it together. That's why they're fucking depressed. That's why they're down. Out here suffering. That's what makes life life. I hope they open that racetrack at 311. I mean, I can't get out. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could. Who wants to sponsor a car? They might open that racetrack over there. You would have to know somebody. They usually build those things from the ground up. Like, and I don't know if they did full-size cars or go-karts. The go-karts, they build from the ground up. They said about 2 inches off the ground. That's fun. But the cars, too. I don't know if that's true. I heard some girl talking about it, I think at the airport diner, but I might be wrong. Somebody said, oh, I heard they're going to open 311 again. They're going to clean all them junk cars out of there and da-da-da-da. But I don't know if that's true. It was a racetrack that we had over here. Yeah. No, it was the gash in my shin, my thing that really made me like, you know, it looked bad. It was like laid open too, and like the meat, it like, you know, so I couldn't tell if there was a bone hanging out, and I didn't feel shit. Like, that was crazy. The only thing that hurt was my toe. It must have been adrenaline, probably. That's usually what it is. I kind of love that my body does that. Your body just takes over. Hell no, I didn't go to the ER, Kaylee. Heck no. Ain't nobody got time for that. Go in there and get played for $700 for a Tylenol. Hell no. No, I didn't. I didn't go to the ER. I knew it was alright by the second day. I like to wait it out, you know, see if I bleed out. If I don't bleed out, we're good. You know, if I don't bleed out, we're good. And so I waited to the next morning to make sure I didn't bleed out. And once I didn't bleed out, I knew it was fine. I mean, what are they going to do? I'll tell you the best thing they could do. That's road burn. The only thing they could do is take skin from, like, my ass and replace it there. And it's not even worth it. It'll grow back. It might take it a month, but it'll grow back. It's like that alien's head on damn Men in Black, you know, when it grows back. It'll grow back. Yeah. Bicycle and accident. I was on the BMX track and I caught it. I was over here playing on the sidewalk, turning it into a BMX track, and got hurt being an idiot. You know, I had about 15 good times that I went around this walking track that I could have made myself stop. But no, what did I do? The very last go around, I'm like, oh, I wonder how high I can get in the air. I caught air all right, and then I caught blood. I caught concrete and then blood. I'm not joking. I stood when I was finally able to get to my feet. I was like, I mean, if you would have saw it, you would have thought that I was drunk and that's why I wrecked. Like, I hit the ground so hard and I had to have been going right at 20 miles an hour. Like, seriously, I was getting it. And this is a hill down here and it's back here. And there's also like a flat surface that you can launch yourself off of. Because, you know, that's great. The concrete's uneven. So there's a lip there that you can actually... Woo! I actually thought I was probably going to knock my teeth out around this guardrail down here. So I would ride up... Here, let me show you. I actually was going through that opening. You see that guardrail? I was going through there every bit of 20 miles an hour, like on a dirt bike. So I was going up, around, and then this hill goes down. There's a flat platform, and then the hill like drops off all the way back here. You got, it's perfect, you guys. It's just like a freaking racetrack. It's just like a dirt bike track. So like the turns, I was practicing my turns. You know how you tighten up your turns, put your leg out, blah, 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 blah. See, what happened was I was loop-de-looping. Very last lap, I freaking just ate shit. Next thing I knew, I look down, there's blood. I'm like, oh my God, this is bad. My book bag, damn, had blood all over it. It was bad. It was really bad. No, I knew I wasn't gonna bleed out. Cause once the road rash happened, it really coagulated quickly. Like, it didn't keep bleeding. That's a good sign. Do I need to go to the hospital? Does it keep bleeding? Usually it'll stop bleeding. Even something that large. You don't need to go to the damn hospital. There ain't nothing to stitch together, honey. What are they gonna stitch together? There ain't no skin to reattach. It's just it's gonna be a big ass scar, and it's gonna have to grow back. Some people are crazy. Y'all out here getting ripped off over damn boo-boos like this? Please don't. I got Tylenol if you need it too. Ibuprofen, Midol, what you need. I'm just gonna cover it. This is a antiseptic whatever Band-Aid. I done messed this thing up. It's fine. I'm gonna clean them later. I just want to put something over it for now. I want it to cool down before I clean it. Yeah, got road burn there too. It's filling up. This got sunburnt the other day. That's why it looks so bad. Ouch. Yeah, these are antibacterial waterproof adhesive pads. Yeah, I'll put some shampoo on it later with a baby wipe. Clean it up. I definitely don't want to get in that river water with this shit like this. It sucks. It's fine. Yeah, there ain't no darn skin to put back together. That's just a little owie. It is. It is. Somebody was like, did you lose the ink in your tattoo? I wouldn't care if I did. It'd probably save me money in the long run, because that tattoo's going to be gone 10 years from now. I've already done that once. The Pico Wave. That thing is amazing. Yeah. So when I first got clean 5 years ago, I actually had black track marks all up my arms. I mean, they were everywhere, dude. The backs of my hands were completely covered. I have pictures that I'll post one day. So I went to a Botox center. It's like, you know, they do like ladies cosmetic stuff, and they had this laser. It's called a Pico Wave, and it literally just zaps the ink under it. What it does is it actually zaps the ink under the skin into the bloodstream, and then you urinate it and use the bathroom, and it disappears. Ain't that crazy? And it works. He didn't know if it would work for black tar heroin, but it did. It took it right out. I have a few spots. I was looking at this yesterday. I have a few spots right there and right there. That's from yeah, drug use. But when I get them to remove this, then they'll go ahead and touch that up too. Sometimes y'all see them on my arms, like little bruise look things. I've showed y'all before. It looks so much better though. Like my hands were disgusting. Like I was so embarrassed just to even pay for something at a cash register, because every time I would go in to buy gas, the clerk's eyes, that's the first thing they would look at, is the back of my hands. And so it looked so bad, and it was so embarrassing. After I got clean, I was in carpentry, and my boss was like, if it bothers you that bad, you should get it removed. And it was his idea. And we went, did a consultation, and they took it off. And they even did some of my calves. Like, it works. It absolutely works for tattoos and for addiction services. Do you know that a lot of people don't stay clean because of the embarrassment of what they've done to their body? Do you know how hard it is to get a job with no teeth? It's a really harsh world, man. Things like that, cosmetic things, can cause people to turn back to substances. No teeth, unable to get a job because you're being discriminated against because you got track marks or tattoos on your neck, or I don't know, man. You know. A lot of people, when they first get clean, it's hard to listen to that kind of criticism, and they relapse. They're not getting the support that they need. It's all negativity. Their recovery's being questioned. They can't find work. They can't turn over a new leaf, and they're fighting society tooth and nail to change, and things are just not working out. It's hard. It's a cruel world. What is going on here? My biggest problem of the day is figuring out this cord. A self-made problem. My phone's about to die, homie, and I'm trying to listen to the Supremes, okay? They got me in a mood. I'm in my imaginary kitchen right now baking something. It's about to be fall. It's August. I don't know. It's like, you know, I feel like pineapple upside down cake would be like a good August meal, because it's like the ass end of summer. but it's also kind of like warm. You know, like pineapple upside down cake. Yeah, that's what I'm making in my mind. That's what I'm baking in my easy bake oven right now. Pineapple upside down cake. I feel like that'd be a good fall, like half fall, half summer dessert. I'm trying to charge everything. I'm sorry. It is. I'm working on it, Frankie. How have you been? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Hey, mom of two warriors. Ain't no mountain high. Linda, listen, Linda, hey. Hey, Linda. Yeah, they're healing up pretty well, Carson. I'm actually surprised. I mean, it looked bad at first. I think we always kind of panic at first, don't we? And then we kind of take a little time to assess, and we're like, okay, where there's a Band-Aid, there's a way. Where there's a Band-Aid, there's a way. As it just so happens, that evening, and it was really easy for me to get Band-Aids and ointment, and so everything just kind of worked out, and it really just made me not stress because I had access to Band-Aids and ointment. That's really all I needed, you know, like I'll be fine. You know, it's kind of hard to constantly carry around a first aid kit. I know that that's great in theory, just like a tent or a sleeping bag, but right now that, you know, I got a mosquito that's attacking me. Sorry. Yeah, it's just, it's a lot to stuff. Oh God, yours about to die. Alright, we all hooked up. I got cord. Look at this. We got cords everywhere. Got a cord over here to the basket. That's a mess. I'm gonna wrap up in this tonight. I want a protein. I'm not going to get no more food. I'm hungry. But what did we eat today? I don't even remember. Oh my God. Dirt bike cut my shoe off my foot. Ooh. I got trapped in the mud one time with my riding boots. I'll never forget that. I was dating this guy. Oh, it was my daughter's father. He just left me in a field. I'm like out there screaming for help. I was trapped. I had this 200-pound dirt bike. The back fender of it I had these tall riding boots, Fox riding boots. If I get a dirt bike, I'll be riding around in them because they're in storage. I had these tall Fox boots on. The back fender, I had like slid backwards and it had trapped me down like in dirt, but the way that the bike was positioned, I couldn't get out. It was like a shallow holler, like a hole. And the fender had like trapped my boot in the ground, and so I couldn't even get my leg out from under the bike because the boot and the fender had slid in the front pocket of my boot. It was crazy. I can't even explain it. Those riding boots actually have like these, you open them up and they got these flaps to keep the dirt out, and it had slidden, that fender had slidden down in that flap, and I could not get out the 200-pound bike, and at the time I only weighed like 110 pounds. So like the bike was almost twice my size, and then the riding boots and all of the equipment is so heavy too. I was trapped for like an hour and a half out there screaming at the top of my lungs. Help! It was hot summer, and apparently I was pregnant at the time and didn't know it. Yeah, but anyways, I was trapped. That's crazy though, to get laid open. Did you have to go get stitches? I bet you did. I mean, if you say laid open, I know what laid open means. That means, okay, we got to go to the damn ER. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't fix this. This shit ain't going to grow back. We got to stitch it back together. Oh. I've done that before, too. The last time was with that damn hunting knife. Opening an avocado, cut my finger almost plumb off. That was crazy. I got trash. This is all trash. Sorry if you're wondering what this crazy girl is doing. I'm trying not to litter. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Big, little word. Stabby. Toothpick. Barbecue chicken. That sounds so good. Oh, well, that wasn't barbecue. That was teriyaki chicken on a stick. chicken on a stick, like it's cousin to the jalapeno on a stick. Yo, I'm so stupid. Oh God. Oh, I'm good, Lisa. There ain't no hotels around here. You need a tent. I swear to God, if y'all don't stop with the tent. Oh, I know people mean well. I know they mean well. That, for me, that wouldn't work, y'all. I just feel like that puts a target on your back, you know? It's crazy. Get a tent. That's what they kept shouting at me when I lost my truck. Get a tent, get a tent. When you get a tent. It like drove me insane. And I know people mean well. That's the sad part. I know that makes logical, perfect sense, but I'm here to tell you, especially with these new executive orders in motion, are you trying to get 5150? Because I'm not. Let me tell you what will happen if they come and wake me up at 2 a.m. and while I'm in a tent, asleep. There's a 50% chance that I'm going to get 5150 because I'm going to lose my mind. I don't like to get woke up. I'm going to be pissed. Wonder why I'm looking at like 5 cops at 3 in the morning. They're like, you can't sleep here. Well, I'm not disassembling this bitch tonight. I ain't disassembling this thing tonight. I didn't even think about that. Could you imagine having to get up out of a dead sleep, take down the tent, pack it up, gather all your 100 pounds of shit, bicycle 5 blocks away to find another wooded area to sleep in? Absolutely not. They gonna take me straight to the mental ward. They gonna be waiting at the entrance with a white vest, a white jacket, and a damn horse trunk. Seriously. No, absolutely not. You are not waking me up. No. I'm joking kinda, but also I'm not joking because of that executive order. Oh, thank you so much, Big C. The UK. I feel bad for you guys in the UK. Y'all are going through it too, man. I read a report this morning. I got it on my phone. It said that homelessness in the UK is expected to rise 76% by 2027. Y'all are going through it too. Thank you so much. I appreciate the positive vibes. Yeah, y'all got bigger immigration issues than we did. You know, I started following this guy the other night. He was talking about Islam, religion, and culture. And he was breaking down crimes that have happened in the UK against, I guess, what is that, European women? I'm so stupid. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody by my stupidity. It's pretty much white women, all of them, that's been killed, murdered, stuff that words I can't even say here. Some of the most brutal, heinous crimes. So he was breaking down how in Islam they hate white women, and I did not know this. Anyways, I'm gonna stay out of politics, but there's this guy that I follow that I recently started following. He has a lot of knowledge. I'm assuming he probably has experience personally, you know, but you never know. But it's talking about Islam. It's some scary shit. Scary shit. I mean, which I already kind of knew that because of everything that's happened in the past, but like, yeah, that Islam shit is concerning. And they have a huge problem with it in the UK. You know, that's the main reason that Tommy's in jail. It's all politics. All politics. Thank you, VC. I want to support myself. I wish YouTube paid me enough to just be stable. That's all I've wanted since I came to this platform. Since I'm monetized, is to be able to have some stability. It's crazy. People don't understand. They see your followers and they think you make all this money. Sure, if you have brands deals. I'm not brands friendly. I can't, even my humor is the law, okay? Yeah. Islam, yeah. It was interesting though. He was like talking about all these crimes that's happened in the UK with women being murdered. And it was, you know, they were murdered because of Islamic beliefs. Because of Islam. Because of the hatred of white women. And I didn't even know this. They don't teach us shit over here. I gotta go straight to the source. And I did. It's interesting stuff. sad. It really shows how easily people can be brainwashed and how the masses will grab it and run with it. It's scary. And also how they'll change things to adapt to their way of life in different generations. You know, they like switch stuff up. Christians have done the same thing. They do that shit with the LGBTQ plus. You know, you would have never saw no churches out here in the 80s repping for the LGBTQ plus. How many do we see out here being fake Christians nowadays? A lot of these churches support the LGBT just to get more members in so that they make more money. It's crazy. It's like people forget who I stand for. I don't make the rules, but I find it interesting. That old school gays are completely different than new school gays. These new school gays, they be all up in their feels. Them old school gays, you couldn't tell them shit, honey. They put on some fishnets and strut down Main Street. You couldn't tell them shit, okay? And they didn't need to be loud. This new generation, they're like loud and proud, but without the same confidence of the gay people from the 80s. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, them 80s, 90s gays, they'll fight your ass. These new school generation gays, hell no. It's crazy. Yeah. I actually have friends that are gay. So it's so funny when people are like, she doesn't support the LGBTQ plus. No, you're just sensitive and soft and you don't understand what freedom of speech is and what defense is and standing up for yourself. People are crazy. They really are. To have somebody stalking me around town and I call him a faggot and that's all they care about. You don't care about him committing a misdemeanor? You don't care about him committing a misdemeanor crime? You care about my words? This is how dense and sensitive society is becoming. Man, fuck that faggot. You know, if you want to be damn my friend, leave me alone. You know, it's crazy because remember a few weeks ago, I was in here and I was like, oh, that's some nice guys. I said that there's two guys that always hang out here and they're extremely nice. And they got a new car. I'm glad they got a new car. That was them. So I'm literally out here per usual, boosting people up behind their fucking back. Congratulations to them. I'm glad they got a car. And then lo and behold, 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, I'm at the park and these kids pull up trying to start something. You know what it is that they want attention. They want to have a friendship with you. Because remember, he brought up, hey, how you doing? And I just got on my shit and go. People don't get it. I don't want no contact with nobody. Leave me alone. What it is people, he tried to be nice to me when he came into the gazebo and I just got my shit and go. People don't get it. I don't care. Like, I'm not out here to make friends. I'm out here working. Anyways, that's really when it kicked off, I guess. Because I took a picture of his license plate because he's literally looking for a reaction. Even if it's a friendly reaction, I could already tell by his demeanor that he's petty. Okay, I know people better than they know themselves. I can look at somebody and tell when I'm going to have a problem. So I went ahead and got his tag and then I left. Well, then he went driving by. He's like, I'm not a fucking pervert, da-da-da-da, homeless bitch or something. So he absolutely watched my live, knew who I was, and then come back by letting me know that he was mad. Like, dude, why are you out here in my face anyways? Like, you literally stalk my live and then come and find me and try to start it. Like, you know, and here's the thing about this social media. People will try to get close to you just to... We've already been through this. I got burned when I first had this channel. When I first started this channel, there was somebody in Jacksonville, Florida that I used to talk to, and I decided to talk to this loser again because, you know, I was lonely and desperate. So, I'm in the shower, and this motherfucker comes in with a camera recording me as I'm getting out of the shower. Why? Because I'm YouTube famous. That was when I first opened my channel. Yeah, so I know how petty people are because everybody I come in contact with turns fake on me immediately. And I can read energies, people. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I don't even make money. I'm literally living on the street, and I guess because I have 80,000 people, which, by the way, only a small, like, I don't want to say a small portion. I think the majority of my followers actually support me, but then there's this other subcategory of people that follow me to hate, you know, which is crazy. That's the new generation. That's not the older generation. We don't follow people that we don't support. You know, we're not out here spreading hate, trying to be keyboard gangsters. That's the new generation. So, yeah, there's like this subcategory of trolls and haters, and it's hurt my channel. There was something else I was going to tell you too that was on. It don't help I'm listening to music. Yeah, even though I have, you know, 80,000 followers, I guess people see that and they think that, like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Nothing. Jesus don't want you to be gay. People be coming, homophobic. What the fuck are you talking about? That is so stupid. That's about as damn dumb as 70-something genders and damn children taking hormones and cutting their dicks off. Like, what is wrong with people? Jesus. And they, you know, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I'm sorry. Am I not the March child abuser? I mean, it's crazy. Think about it. Imagine being innocent, and you're sitting out here watching the government allow these medical professionals commit mass genocide against children. I've had to watch fucking 10 years of children being abused in every way imaginable, from van life to food to damn gender reassignment surgeries. I ain't no child abuser, but I see a lot of them around town. If you know, if you open up your eyes, I'm sure you'll see a few too. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. People don't understand where my anger stems from. My anger stems from shit like that. The inconsistencies in society. The bullshit. It's like, are you serious right now? Y'all really be out here like doing some vile shit to children, and then y'all turn around and try to accuse somebody who's innocent of something they didn't even do. It's crazy. It's infuriating. I don't ever want to lose that fire though, you know. Show the e-files already, and we're never going to see them. They're going to bullshit around. They're hoping everybody forgets about it. The smoke's already settled. Everybody's not, like, you know, rioting the streets over it. And I think a lot of the people who are still committed to MAGA, they've picked a side as well, and so they don't want to know. They're living with blinders on. You know, there's only like a subgroup of us, most of us millennials, I would say somewhere between 20 and 40. I mean, we're pissed. It's like half the MAGA party. We're just done with it. We're just over the lies, you know. We know that he was on the list. We know that he flew on the plane. The first time him and Melania ever had sex was on Epstein's plane. There's so much information out there that we know that is a fact. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And I swear to God, y'all, we do. Somebody needs to do something if he actually pardons that bitch, because she is just as guilty, if not more guilty, than Epstein. She's the one that would go in to break the ice. She's the one that would go in to start the grooming, to start the conditioning. Ghislaine was the one that would get close to these girls in order to get them to Jeffrey. Without Ghislaine, Jeffrey would have never been able to operate. Okay? I literally have chill bumps. Swear, if they pardon that bitch, we ride at fucking dawn. Morning. What is going on in this world? We were so enthusiastic about the future. Fuck. And what was we, 3 months in, and the damn hopes, the candles started to go out, and the damn we started to be like, what the hell is going on? And now, damn, here we are 9 months later. Damn, like, what is going on? There's that Subaru again. Oh, he's already got him. I was just going to see whose face it was this time. Getting ridiculous. You can't even see it. Spank a child in my life, never even beat a child, never spanked a child, never slapped a child, never popped a child. Never. But let me catch one of my children out here behaving this way one day. I will bend their ass over in the middle of the street like my grandma did that little brat and spank their ass. I don't care if they're 20. We don't allow our children to become bullies. It's crazy. It's like Brian Laundrie's parents type of deal. Those type of parents. They produce these type of children. Yeah, it's fact. Fact. Crazy. Ain't that crazy? What are the chances? I literally like looked up. To get the tag. I needed to be able to see him visually. You have to be able to see them visually to take out a warrant. So that's why I was trying to see him visually. Need a proper identification to take out a warrant. If you must know. I also wanted to get it on camera as close as possible so that he couldn't deny it, and I wanted to get the back of the stickers. There's stickers on the back of the Subaru. From the front of the car, there's no identifying features. If you roll the video back, from the back of the car, there is. So I also wanted to get that. So please, baby, baby. I was actually surprised I ran over that. I ain't ran in months. We need a damn jog, y'all. It's hard to do it, though, when I ain't got no... Well, shit. I could jog there. I think that track that I crashed on the bike, I think that's actually designed for walking. So maybe if I don't go too fast going down that hill, I won't crash. Run crash. We should probably, I need to do some running. That's probably also why I can't breathe like I want. Like, that cardio helps with your breathing. It stretches out your lungs. All these little blood vessels you have in your lungs, it really expands them, that endurance. It helps you breathe better. I haven't done any running since I moved out of my truck. 2 months. How long has it been? I've lost count. I don't know how long I've been out here. Just send help. My days run together. I don't know, but I haven't ran in probably 2 months. And I can't breathe. It could be the high humidity and the elevation here. He got there quick. That was crazy. I know. I didn't know he was over there. They be sneaking. They are sneaking. You damn roll. I be riding by, past a trash can, and there's one parked back there. I'm like, damn. Or like the car dealerships. They'll roll up to the car dealerships and post up like they're a car for sale. You go flying by the Chevy dealership down here, and there's like 2 of them posted up. You didn't even know they were cops. Like, you better be careful in the South. They will just post up and hide. They're hiding, hoping nobody bugs them for paperwork. God, I couldn't imagine. I got chicken scratch. You wouldn't be able to read shit I wrote. And I can't spell neither, and I make up words. This could go really bad really quickly. Oh, God. Oh, really? How hot was it in Ohio? Do you know how hot it was when she had to run? That's amazing, Robin. I bet she feels amazing right now. I mean, I'm sure she's sore, but I'm sure she's probably like, whoa, something's in my pants. No, it ain't. I'm tripping. Okay. Yo, Ants in the pants. Oh, I know. John 3:16. Thank you, Num. I pray for your situation to get better and place your faith and trust in God. Jesus Christ sacrificed himself for all of us. No doubt. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Everybody was so cute running around town this morning. So there's a lot of like pawpaws around here. They'll wear like those checkered shirts with the suspenders because like everybody's farmers. So they'll have like the suspenders and like some slacks. They look so cute. That one lady I keep running into, I can't remember her name. The one who said that her husband has dementia, and I told him happy birthday. He's so adorable. He was all dressed up. You could tell they come from church. Everybody gets like dressed to the nines around here on Sunday to go to church, and then after church, everybody goes to eat. It's really sweet. It reminds me of my hometown, like growing up. Yeah, I like it. I do. It's a quiet little enduring mountain town. They don't appreciate the mountains here. Like people from here, I don't think they see it as the mountains. It's not like the deep mountains of damn West Virginia or Virginia. But my glutes and quads say it's the mountain, honey. No, it's literally like this everywhere. It's not like Florida. You know how Florida's just like flat? Mm-mm. It's just rolling everywhere. You just rolling everywhere. That was crazy. What is going on today? I'm mensing too. God, I am holding it together. Well, I didn't. I did threaten to kill somebody earlier. I just want people to understand that, like, I don't want to. I don't want to be in this situation. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be in this situation. But I want to make it perfectly clear that if I have to, I will. But honestly, this is like, I don't think that these people today are like as dangerous as that other guy. Jesus Christ. Crazy as the other guy. The other guy. I heard you. I heard you. I mean, at this point, I'm learning to laugh it off. We need some community programs. What do I need? Y'all want, you little fuckers stalking me? Y'all want to play kickball? What you even, are you scared of a ball? You scared of a rubber ball? We need some flag football out here. I mean, seriously. What in the freaking flipping community programs needs to happen around here? Why are all these juveniles running around being heathens? And there's a few of them that are actually homeless. And I feel horrible for. That was the two boys in the gray car that I talked about before. I was like, they seem like respectable guys. They don't seem like trouble. And then 3 weeks later, here we are. I don't know, man. I think that it's a combination of a lack of parental guidance, the frustration of, you know, do you know how hard it is for these kids out here nowadays? They can't afford rent. They can go get 2 part-time jobs or 2 full-time jobs and they still won't be able to afford rent. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. There's so much pressure on them to keep up, you know, and they can't. They physically can't. It's impossible to survive in this economy like this. So I see both sides. I understand why these kids are behaving this way. You know, they got a lot going on. And hell, I'm in the same fucking boat. Like, we in the same boat. What's wrong with y'all? We both fucking struggling. If I had a mom and daddy, I'd be living at home with them too. What is going on out here? Somebody please bring a wagon of Bibles and a priest. Send help. We need resources. Bibles, crosses, holy water, priest, exorcist. Oh, God. Seriously, though. I think it's a lack of parental guidance. These kids, it's hard for them to keep up with the economy, you know? And then there ain't shit to do around here but get in trouble. You know, I mean, we got like a quarter of the city that has sidewalks, for God's sakes. They need shit to do, you know? Thank God for the community center. But like, also, it's hard out here with it being a small town. There's only so many businesses, so many jobs, and then hell, they had a really good company here called Unify that did this fabulous thing of recycling like plastic water bottles and turning it into some kind of plastic yarn. I don't know, honey. And they closed that company down. They put hundreds of people out of jobs. Something's eating me. I'm sorry. They put hundreds of people out of jobs. And that job would have been like an income for a father to make to support like a family of four. Like maybe not like completely, but like these were people that had families. These were people that, blue collar workers that are out here making an honest living. Their wives are having to work too. Jesus Christ, I'm getting ate up. Jesus. I just want to be left alone. Yeah, they put everybody out of work. And I know people have felt that. There's no way that they didn't in a town of 2,000 people. For even if I think it was like 91 workers in a town of 2,000 people and almost 100 people getting laid off. That has its effect, man. Sure does. Even if it's just in small ways personally. Yo, I swear to God, it feels like there's ants in my pants. There's all these cars around too. Jesus. I don't know what's going on. I got all these cars. Go away. I seriously feel like I got ants in my pants. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Jesus, take me now. The hell, Bobby. The bugs are eating me up. Jesus. I've had literal ants go up my shorts before. Imagine waking up to that shit. The grid, yeah, I can't get too far. I need supplies. Yeah, he did. He pulled that Subaru. He did. I just went back to mind my business. I'm not trying to instigate. I don't care if they're arrested, if mom and daddy gets caught. I don't care. I genuinely don't know. I don't care. Like, I wish I could make money not caring. I'd be a millionaire. If you don't get off of me. It's so crazy because, like, you know how people get, like, wrapped up in Facebook drama and, like, Instagram drama and, like, stuff like that? I don't care. Absolutely not. I say what I got to say and I got to go. When I see you in the streets, we can talk about it then. How about that? Like, for real. But people really be holding grudges for 20, 30, 40 years. It's crazy. There's, like, bitches from high school that, like, started popping up and shit recently. Old strippers that I know recently. It's like, y'all really hold grudges. And I thought we were cool. Oh, Lord. Hold on. This will definitely get people to turn fake real quick. Sorry, I had to talk with them again. Lord. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta talk to me. Y'all, yeah, they need community programs for these youngins. You know, I'm sure they'll get it one day. They're building all of these new housing developments here, so this place is going to start expanding eventually. It'll have to. And I've already seen, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but I've already noticed transplants moving in and opening businesses, coffee shops and stuff like that. Stuff that we needed here. Tubing centers and like, you know, there's just random stuff that's randomly popped up in the past 2-3 years that are like new businesses. Really, there's a lot of coffee shops I didn't even know they existed. It looks like 2 or 3 of them are new. But yeah, they're building new homes here off of major highways connected between like Martinsville, Virginia and the Piedmont Triad area of Greensboro, North Carolina, Winston-Salem. So they built a new highway a couple years back. How long has it been? God, I'd be thinking it was just yesterday and years ago. They built a highway called 73 off of it that connects to like 220, and like there's all of these new homes popping up, lands that have been bought by developers, and so this area is going to be expanding. So you know, they'll get there eventually. It's just a small town, you know. It really sucks because there's some really pretty phenomenal real estate around here. I'm telling you, if somebody wants to loan me like, I don't know, $2 million. I'm so joking. I only need like $250,000, like from start up to like first 3 months. Absolutely. So I got to get kitchen equipment. That's going to run me $100,000 right there, plus a liquor license. That's only going to run me, what did it say, like $1,000 here? We'll make our profit back, our grand night, our opening night, we'll make our profit back for the rent and the damn liquor. Like, seriously, someone could make a killing out here. Killing. The rent's cheap, the liquor license is cheap. It's not hard to get a food license as long as you have the proper equipment, go through inspection, get the fire marshal out there, easy breezy lemon squeezy. Seriously, this is a prime place to start a new business. It will do phenomenal here, especially if it's a restaurant, because we don't have many here. They'll get there one day, because there's all of these new people that are moving in, transplants moving from up north, from California, and they're building homes here. So they'll get there eventually. Yeah, I could definitely open like, shit, I was thinking I could have like a restaurant over there. I could have a pole studio over there. We could have a gym over there. Rehab over there. Rehab farm out there. I'm being so fucking for real. There's so much that you could do here if you had the money. Seriously. It's a cute little town. You know, the boomer generation here is, they're unfortunately dying off, and their generation, their offspring, a lot of those people didn't stay in this area. Some did, some didn't. A lot moved to Greensboro or Virginia or elsewhere. But I did read that we have the largest land exchange taking place like right now, because the boomer generation is giving land and property to like my generation. Or yeah, but there's like, the boomer generation is passing off more land than I think any other generation before. It was pretty big. I read like listen, I can't remember shit. Pretty much what's happening is that boomer generation is handing off more land to the next generation than ever before, something like that. But unfortunately, studies show that most of the people that are going to receive land are actually going to sell it. They're not going to keep it in the family. So it's unfortunate. Why is it always the people that get stuff like that handed to them that don't respect it? And then you got people like me that would cherish my grandma's little cottage in the woods. The damn baseboard, you know, the baseboards would have to fall apart. The termites would have to get to it before I got rid of it, you know? Why is it that the people that don't have those family ties or family heirlooms or generational wealth, you know, it's us that would actually appreciate it. And then you have people that actually have generational wealth that don't appreciate it. Just like family. Like, I don't have any family. Everybody's dead. I need family. I miss my family. You know, it sucks. And I see so many people, and I've dated people that did not respect their family, and they did not know a good thing when they had it. And it's really crazy. That's a telltale sign of a good person and a bad person. If you date somebody and they're disrespectful to their mama, their daddy, their grandparents, you need to dump that person like a bad habit. That is a shitty person. It's crazy. And I know that parents ain't perfect and people ain't perfect, but I'm saying under the circumstances, the context that the family is good and your spouse is the problem. You know, like, it's crazy. I've seen so many people be disrespectful to their families, their loved ones, and not appreciate them. It really pisses me off. That's a huge pet peeve. Don't disrespect your family in front of me. I will say something. I will embarrass you so hard. So hard. Yeah. It's like, don't let me witness a crime. I'm going to be in there. I'm waiting for the day. I'm going to drop in out of the sky like damn Superman. You're going to be like, where'd she come from? Like, oh God. Yeah, that was crazy. It's always something crazy going on, but you know, another day in the life. Damn. Yeah. Money makes people crazy. Half my family doesn't speak because of it. Ain't that sad? I'm glad that I never witnessed my parents really like having fallen out. I mean, we was poor. Didn't nobody have money. We didn't. None of us had money to fight over. We was all poor. Yeah, my family didn't fight over money. I don't know. I don't ever recall us scrapping over coins in the living room. I mean, if we was, it would have been coins. It would have been coins if we was scrapping over money, you know? Shit. No, I'm being facetious. I know what you mean. It's really screwed up. It really is. Who said, oh, it was Biggie. Biggie said, it's the ones that smoke blunts with you, see your picture, and now they want to grab their guts and come and get you. Guns, come and get you. You know? That's what he's talking about. It's the ones closest to you that always have the opportunity to betray you the most. That's why you got to be careful. Not all people are trustworthy. Not everybody's your friend. Not everybody that offers help is actually trying to help you. You know, there's more wolves out here in sheep's clothing than vice versa. Hey, at least I'm out in the open with my feralness. There's no hidden agenda here. You know, I'm either super nice or super psycho. So, you know what you're getting. At least I ain't no wolf in sheep's clothing, you know. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's good, it's good to see you on Christmas. Love you. I baked a pie. I brought napkins. They're dry. I love you. Sometimes you got to distance people. You know, you really do. And sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. And sometimes that time apart, people mature and process and grieve and get over resentments. And sometimes that time apart is good. It's healthy. I still feel like I got ants in my pants. My family. My family used to argue about religion. Every family get together. I'm so sorry, John. Yo, I don't think I've ever been to somebody's house and I've seen like a disagreement like that. I don't think I've ever accidentally stumbled upon an uncomfortable family dinner. But you know I would be the one there with my felonious humor stirring the pot. Listen, that's how you get accepted into the family. That's the only way. To become one of them, you have to act like one of them. Yeah, no, I ain't never, seen no family squabbles. My family definitely didn't talk about religion. They only thought there was one existing in the whole world. They were not intellectuals, okay? So no, yeah, we never talked about religion or anything like that, thank God. But I would like to stumble upon a crazy family dinner where they just start going at each other, like bringing up all the family dirt right in front of me. Oh, God, I'm not one for drama, but if I am, that's the kind of drama. That's the kind of drama I like. I'm going to be sitting over there sipping on my eggnog like, oh my God, like clutching my pearls, acting like I ain't part of it. I'm not hearing none of this, you know? No, I ain't never had no rough family Christmases or dinners. Thank God. I ain't never. There was some movie I saw a preview for the other day that looked pretty good. It was about two women. Oh, Lord, I can't remember shit, y'all. Anyways, I'm going to find it and I'll tell you when I watch it. It looks so good. It's a drama movie. It's not something that I would typically be into. I think it's two women fighting over a man. Listen, that's not even up my alley, but it's a thriller. And I think one of them girls end up dead. So, you know I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I can't remember what it was. It's a new and upcoming movie. Man, I wish that YouTube had, like, YouTube original movies. How cool would that be? Maybe they do. I don't know. Sunset. It's going down. I will not dishonor my grandparents by not being a steward of the land. I know, Dale, it kind of sucks. My family, I don't come from nothing, so nobody owned nothing. So when my mama died, I didn't inherit nothing. Like, it's crazy, you know? Anybody that inherits land, you ought to cherish it. It's a gift. But they act like the spawn of Satan. No, I believe you, George. I believe you. You know, I've met... No, it's so funny, John. No, I love talking about stuff like that. It's so funny. No, I'm not happy that y'all were arguing, but just me thinking about myself in that situation. Oh, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be like, no, she didn't. You know what I mean? I'm not one for being petty, but when the opportunity presents itself for you to damn become part of the family, you know, that will get you into the family circle of trust, okay? You're in there. You're in there. Oh. Who keeps talking about... Listen, y'all, I thought that this Lisa person was a person, yes. I don't know what's going on. I'm just so done. What is stabbing me? I be feeling like ants are in my pants. Yeah, I blocked him. I thought he was being weird. Ready to attempt. Y'all, I probably stink. I hate that. It's fine. I can't help it. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Get staph infection in my elbow? It's alright. I'm probably going to figure out a way to shower tomorrow. It's Monday. I got a little bit more, like, resources because it's the week. So, I'm making it, Amanda. How are you? Amanda. I'm Amanda. Sorry. Nice to meet you, Amanda. I love that voiceover. It's like, who are you playing with, sweetie? Amanda. Hi, I'm Amanda, and I'm 6. Nice to meet you. Hungry? I'm not hungry. I'm not. I already ate. We've ate good today. We had bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast. Sorry, I have to think. I have a really bad memory. Does anybody remember what I had to eat today? I know we had protein. I had cheesecake. I had some real food, and I don't know what happened to my orange. I had an orange in the basket, and it disappeared. I think somebody stole it. I swear to God. I'm being dead ass right now. I don't know why. No, I'm being for real, and I don't know why they would will to fuck with me. Like, but I had an orange in there. It was my only real piece of fruit, and it's gone out of my basket. Weird. Anyways, I don't even remember when it got missing. But we had real food. Teriyaki chicken. Thank you. And we had something else too. We had that nice protein, that protein smoothie with the protein plus the yogurt. I had some Doritos. Chicken on a stick. Oh, hot dogs. Yeah, we had hot dogs. I had like probably the equivalent of like 3/4 of a hot dog. I don't like those big hot dogs. I like the smaller ones. That's why I cut my Y'all have seen me cut all my sausages in half. My chicken apple sausages, the Johnsonville jalapeno cheddar brats, I always cut those in half. I don't like a big meaty hot dog. I like the small old-fashioned hot dogs, okay? And so they were huge, and it was hot. That was the hottest part of the day. I'm surprised I actually even eat almost one of them. I wish they would have had one hot dog. This is the problem with eating out, is the serving size are huge. I don't eat that much when I do eat, and I can't sit down and eat as much as most people can. 3,800 calories, like, that's a whole Big Mac meal, large Big Mac meal in one set. I can't do that, you know what I mean? Like, never mind. You would have to be eating large quantities of food to even make it up to 3,800 calories is my point. That would be like a large breakfast, a large lunch, and a big-ass dinner. I can't eat food like that. I eat small little meals, like every 2 hours. Not my fault. Carol, yeah, I can't eat a lot of food. It makes me feel sick and heavy and nauseous, and I can't even move my body like Thanksgiving. Yeah. Bug spray, I know. No, they're not that bad. I'm used to them. I'm waiting for it to cool off. Once it cools off, then I'm going to start, like, winding down, but I can't really do that until it cools off. I can't even start cleaning up. The bugs don't bother me. I guess I'm used to it because the bees are always on me. I love the bees. That's right. Yeah, I can have my bee farm down the road. I'm being so dead ass. What if we have a bee farm and like an agriculture farm where we grow something? I don't know what. I guess we can grow whatever we want. Everything. Tomatoes, cucumber, squash, okra. Yeah. And get people who need addiction services, open a rehab and open a farm. A farm rehab. A farm rehab. Get them hooked up with agricultural programs, school programs. How cool would that be? It would pay for itself, the produce. You qualify for grants and all kinds of probably federal funding too. Maybe grants. What do you have to do to qualify for federal funding for a rehab? Does it have to be state operated? Probably. Do private rehabs get federal funding for addiction services? It depends on the state. Jesus. See, this is what I mean, and this is why people get discouraged from damn opening shit like this. Why you gotta make it so fucking difficult? So you can make money? You can get financing. Who wants to do that in this economy? I don't know. I guess insurance would pay for a good portion of the stay. Well, depending on what rehab you have. State-run facilities are for like indigent patients, and then they have private facilities which are expensive as fuck. We're talking tens of 20s of thousands of dollars. It's crazy. I'm thinking outside the box. I don't like either method. Either method is faulty as hell and it doesn't work. State-run facilities suck just as bad as private facilities. That's when something else needs to be done, you know? There's a way to do it. To turn a profit and then to use profit to go back into the community. Education programs. There's a way to do it. Just nobody wants to do it because it's not actually profitable. Like, they're not going to make money. Like, the program would make money. I don't know. I've said that before, like work forms for addiction services. Like a go ahead and start on a 30-day detox in one part of the facility. Maybe have separate buildings. Do you get what I'm saying? Like 3 separate buildings. Your first 30 days is spent in detox, then you transition over to get you socially acclimated, or is that the word? With other higher ups. Enter into AA, NA. That's another thing. They shove that shit down their throat as they come through the door. They can't even process anything. They're literally going through hell. It's all about money. Got to get them in and out in 7 days. And then we wonder why they can't stay clean. Maybe like a transition house. 3 different properties. The first one is 30. The next one is for 60. And then the last program is like maybe... And, you know, I really think that they need longer than 90 days. Maybe... like long-term living arrangements on the property, like the farm, for them to stay if they want to and work full-time. I don't know. I mean, the opportunities are endless. There's literally ways that you could set things up to profit off of the agriculture. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know about the legalities when it comes to allowing people to work and insurance also being billed for medical purposes. I don't know about that. Maybe that's why it hasn't been done. But you could go around that and not even bill insurance at all. Your rehab stay is based off of your work performance. Do you see what I'm saying? Like a program, like an actual program, like you would at a halfway house. They have responsibilities in those homes. And they pay hundreds of dollars a week, sometimes thousands, just to stay in those halfway houses. It's the same concept, but we would actually be giving people resources, education. That's the main focus. That's the number one thing that we need to focus on other than their recovery. And also getting them reintegrated and learning how to socialize on a not addicted level, you know? It's hard for people when they first get clean. They've been high so long, they don't know how to act around people, and it's a lot to take on. And that's why they need longer than 90 days. But there's literally so many ways that you could help people. It's really sad that more of those programs don't exist. There's a few around here. I think they got one for women up in Black Mountain. I don't even know if it exists anymore. You gotta have certain criteria to even qualify. They have men's and women's rehabs, but they're not really worth a damn. You see the same inmates leaving, people who are on drugs too coming, you know. You'll see one girl in prison and then 2 years later you'll be in a drug rehab and run into her again. I mean, it's the same people just circling out of these systems. It's like an infinity loop of crime and drugs. I mean, it's crazy. I've ran into people down in Chapel Hill rehab several times. Like, I met a girl in rehab and then 9 months later met her again in rehab, and it's just a revolving door of the same people relapsing and coming back. And usually a lot of those people that you see flowing in and out of these places, they're obligated by a court, probation officer, Department of Social Services to get clean. You know, it's really sad to see people who don't want to get clean struggle trying to get clean because they have legal reasons that they have to be clean. I think that's really sad. Like, they don't the only reason they trying to get clean is because they gonna go to jail. It's sad. They want to be getting high. Most people do. I think a lot of people hit rock bottom every now and then and they think about getting clean, and then it's just easier to continue to get high. I don't know. I knew I always wanted to be clean, even from the moment that I started using drugs. People, places, and things. People, places, and things. I'm just proud of myself for sticking with it, you know. It just sucks, too, that, like, I get all of this hate and people coming over here talking about my eyes all the time. Like, first of all, I have blue eyes. That's why they look like this. Second of all, they're burnt. Like, it does suck. And that's another reason why people relapse, because the people that are supposed to be their support are questioning their recovery. It's really sad. And they need to hear, oh, you should be proud of yourself, you know, da-da-da-da-da, you're doing so great. And all they hear is questions about whether or not they're clean. It's frustrating. I've faced that criticism since I came here. I don't really care. I've had my moments. I've struggled with alcohol, struggled with marijuana. I really don't give a fuck. Really don't. You know, I can see what's in the mirror. Like, you know, I don't even look like I do drugs. I might look like I'm exhausted from the heat, sunburnt, but I do not have no drug look to me. It's just crazy that people are so dissatisfied with their own appearance that they want to come here and tear me down because I am cute. That's part of it. Yeah, that's part of it. Healthy and drug-free, concerned patriot. Thank you. Hello? Straight out of the hospital, rehab, then another, then a house with another woman to get back to society. Now she's living with me for now. Oh, that's so sweet of you to help her, Robin. Jesus. $72,000 plus for a week, and she was septic too. Oh my God, Robin. What is, you know, let me tell you something. That would make sense if they were actually giving patients IVs as soon as they walked through the rehab. They handed them a Gatorade, they gave them an Ensure, they gave them magnesium and calcium and everything that they need to go through withdrawals. But they don't do that. Most rehabs, you can't even get a cup of water. Like, you think I'm joking? Take your ass down to Chapel Hill and check in to the state-operated rehab. You cannot have a cup to put water in. $72,000. I bet she didn't get an IV the whole time she was there. For $72,000, she should have got an IV every single day. I don't understand where that money goes. What the hell? They just make up a price. They're like, she was here 72 days, so let's bill them $72,000. Like, did she eat $72,000 worth of ibuprofen while she was there? Like, make it make sense. How do they come up with these numbers? How do they come up with these numbers? And you know everything that they have there, all of those medical supplies, they get wholesale, so they get them at a super cheap fucking discount. Like, I used to talk to somebody that sold medical supplies. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It makes me sick. 72 grand. And I'm glad that she's doing well now. I really am. You know, but people, places, and things is 90% of her recovery. It is. You know, it's the smallest things that'll trigger an addict. Going around old people, old places, or sometimes even milling over old emotions or old trauma is enough to just cause a relapse. You know, it took me a long time. It took me, 2 relapses to get myself on track. And so I realize now how much people, places, and things is recovery. Like, it'll keep you clean. It'll keep you clean. Staying away from people will keep you clean. It's unfortunate that it has to be that way, but would you rather die high or live and be happy and sober? I think I would rather live and be happy and sober and alone, you know? I don't need somebody in my life that bad that I'm going to jeopardize my recovery. You know what I mean? I'm not that desperate for human connection that I need to put everything on the line. Rocky. More kids driving by yelling at me. Oh. Honda. Can you hear this degeneracy? Yo, is it a full moon this week? I thought it was last week. I thought it was the 9th. I'm glad he reenacted that damn, they can just involuntarily commit people now. Because some of these people out here walking around, listen, some of these people out here driving around, I'm telling you, by the end of the year, they're going to be in a state mental ward the way they acted. I'm glad they can involuntarily commit people now and get them off the damn streets. God, because, I mean, I'm about to be right there with them. I know, I'm happy for you too, but that really sucks that they did that. My daughter looked like a runaway model. Oh, a runway model, and was addicted to heroin. You know who else did that? Gigi. She passed away. Wasn't that her name? The model Gigi from like the 90s. A lot of them. Apparently, Angelina Jolie was modeling and acting and had a severe heroin addiction too. There's been it's really sad. It comes with that lifestyle. It does. Look at how Jeffrey Epstein used Victoria's Secret models. That whole Lex Wessner, whatever his name is, he was gaining access to those models through Victoria's Secret. And there was a few of them. Wasn't it Kate Moss that was addicted to cocaine? Remember when she was back in the 90s partying? Wasn't it Kate Moss that dated Johnny Depp? She was strung out modeling. It comes with the territory, and people don't talk about these things, just like a casting couch. If you go and you want to be an actress, there's more than like a huge possibility at some point someone's going to expect you to sleep with them in order to work. So it just like modeling and acting, it's dangerous. Drugs are a part of that world. It's part of the culture behind it. And young people don't know that. Young girls don't know that. Sure don't. I didn't know that. So, you think that this is what adults do, So it's crazy. It's extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. I sleep on the streets. Yeah, people who drink. Yeah, we only drink around here if we're bleeding or having a midlife crisis. We have to train tomorrow. We ain't got time for drinking. Oh, it's crazy. Hey, Miss GT, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss GT 500. I don't have a tent. I don't need one. It's not gonna be that cold and stuff. Yes, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, a tent wouldn't be too smart around here. It's best to just stay off grid, like where a tent puts a target on your back, and there ain't nowhere to put a tent either. Like it's not as easy as that. I'm glad she's doing better. Sometimes you gotta let us make mistakes, I'm the same way. You can't tell me shit. I've always been that way. At least I know that, though. A lot of people are that way and they don't have the level of awareness I do. Just don't even tell me shit, because I'm gonna just do whatever I want to anyways. You gotta learn on your own sometimes. It's gonna be, I think, 70. No, there ain't no rooms here. I'm not getting no room. No, I didn't. I didn't. I haven't been. No, people, I just. I need to stop trying to fight people, but I want people to know that. The truth. I can listen. That is not my fault. If you can't take that up with me, that's my dad's fault. All of that whole person that I turn into, that is not my fault. That is my father. The amount of times he pulled the truck over on the side of the road and hop out to go whoop somebody's ass. It was a different time, and unfortunately, we don't live in that time anymore. Unfortunately. I wish we did. I would have spanked about 12 children a day. And I ain't never had to spank a child in my life. I swear to God. My daughter behaved better than some of these idiots out here. She's 4. It's crazy. She also didn't have an iPad or a damn tablet or a damn cell phone. She did have a tablet, but she wasn't on it very often. Sure not. You are. I'm trying not to go back to prison, you know? I live in North Carolina. We were in Florida for like 6 months, a year. We were there on and off for like 3 years, like the past 3 years. But I had to come back up here. I need to be here. This is my home. People don't understand. They're like, go back to Florida. You go to Florida. Like, I probably will when I get another car one day. But like, you know, it's crazy. If I'm having this kind of problems here, how bad do you think it would be in a major city? Come on, man. And how do you think they're going to behave in a major city when I have to damn defend myself? When they actually have real deadly crime going on. Mass shootings, rapes, robberies. They're going to be like, oh, well, she did stab somebody in 2009, so she probably did this too. It's like, damn, man. It's crazy. You gotta be careful. I don't like being in the city anyways. People are crazy. Hello, Craig. Nice to see ya. It is what it is. I think I'm handling it better than the internet. I knew it was coming. I told you I was going to lose my truck. And everybody told me to pray. So I did. But, you know, unfortunately, when I called the bill man and said, hey, I prayed about it, that wasn't good enough for the finance company. That was crazy. Yeah, they freaking pawned off the truck. They auctioned it off and sent me a bill for $9,000. So now I have a $9,000 car loan that I owe and no car. Yep. That's how the cookie crumbles. I don't give a shit. It's not my fault. I can't do nothing about it. It's the only fucking debt I have. They can kiss my ass. They'll get it when I win the lottery. How about that? Hey, Frederick. Hello. Welcome to becoming a bronze member. Thank you. Hello, Armand. Almond? Sorry, I'm joking. Armand. Thank you so much, Frederick Shorten. Car payments are ridiculous. Yeah, the average car payment right now is over $750. It's crazy. Crazy. People are so upset. And repossessions are up too, which is usually a telltale sign of a recession. That's the number one telltale sign of a recession. Car repossession. Because that's people's livelihoods. They'll turn upside down on their mortgage before they let their car go. They need their car to get to work, take their kids to school, to get to doctors, to pay their bills. Yeah, car repossession is the number one sign of a recession. When people are literally just defaulting on their payments and getting their shit repossessed, you know it's bad. Their cars are their livelihoods. It's crazy. I really think it's going to take a little bit of time for those shits to hit the fans. I do. Alright, I need to get it moving. I'm just being lazy. I mean, what time is it? Oh, it's already 8:30. Sorry. To my house. Yeah, it's about that time. Hello. It is time to get me a watch. I need to throw all this trash away, y'all. I'm being lazy. I don't know if my phone will work. Ouch. Then he throws it away. Is that cracked? Yeah, we need to hit some trails next week. No wonder Fatty can't breathe. Oh, she ain't been getting that heart rate up. Y'all. I wonder if I want this. I don't think I want this. Stick to me. I feel so gross. So gross. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Oh. I had a shower this morning with like a, bath. I had a big old bath. Damn. But God, it was hot today. I wonder what the weather's gonna be tonight. Oh, God. Thank you again. Sorry. Frederick. Welcome. Oh, I'm from North Carolina. I'm trying. I know, I'm working on it. I got on a nicotine patch, but I stay on the streets. I don't know if there's a statute of limitations on here, on the car loan. That just happened. Sucks. It really does. Like, sucks. It's not even my fault. Whatever. I don't care. I'll get a nicer truck one day. I'll have 2 or 3 trucks one day. Shit. That shit's replaceable. You know what ain't replaceable in my life? I don't give a shit about that truck. Damn transmission sound like it's gonna fall out of it anyway. Gears slipping and shit. All they did was take a damn problem off my hands. I got money to eat. I don't stress about eating anymore. You notice? Damn, I got cut off by the train. Son of a biscuit. I was a minute short and a damn minute late. I was about to take off over them tracks. I gotta do some stuff. It comes. Woo, loud. I always like to look at the graffiti. Oh shit. Damn it, Bobby. These damn doors. I'm sorry it's so loud. I should have already went over there. I was being lazy. I ran to throw the trash away, but I didn't make it. I forgot it was coming. The horn stopped honking. If he would have kept blowing the horn, I would have remembered. I need directives sometimes. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of graffiti on that one. Damn, can you see it? Woo! I'm sore. are, boys. Y'all gonna be ready? Bright-eyed and bushy-tail early. God, that shit. Look how right on it. Woo! Jesus. I feel like I'm gonna get E. coli just breathing the air. That's some kind of animal. Or either somebody pooped their pants. Somebody in traffic got scared. I don't know. Oh, you know what? They was probably on the way to home to use the bathroom and got stopped by the train and Yep, I bet that's what it was. You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. No, it's wild animals on that train. I think it's like, you can see the grates and the fencing of the sides of the trains, like for something to breathe, like an animal to breathe. I could be wrong. All right, y'all gotta go on dark mode because I have to get my night clothes. I've got to change for the night. And I can't let y'all. Bye-bye. You'll be back in 10 minutes. Cause I'm awaking. God's grow tired. Halfway. Put back your sharpest teeth. You know, my dumbass was thinking, oh, they're still going to know where you're going because they can feel which way. Never mind. You know how, like, if you were riding in the car with me, you could feel which way I was turning? It's like the baked potatoes last night, y'all. I'm tired. I need to get, what is it called? Not only clothes, but a light. I need a light. Well, I ain't been out here, like, I'm usually outside of the city, but I haven't needed a light because I ain't been, like, outside at night. I've usually go back to the woods before. I got shit to do tomorrow. Oh. Sorry. Mama, those eyes like fire. I want to get up early and get some breakfast, like something yummy. Probably just a breakfast platter. Oh, we could go by Bob's. They got good eggs. Somebody's been out here loitering. What an asshole. Who does that? I'll litter my car before I litter the ground, you know? Oh no. Yeah, I lost my truck like 2 months ago. Yeah. YouTube, after that Planet Fitness situation, my checks dropped to $400 a month. I only received one check. It was my first monetization check. It was $1,300, and then that Planet Fitness situation happened. I was not able to post for 6 days. It actually ruins your channel when that happens. My checks dropped to $400 after that, and it's taken me a year to even get them up past, you know, $400 or $500 a month. It's crazy. Like, I simply did not make enough money to keep the truck. And there was so many external factors, from the trolling, the bullying, the Planet Fitness situation. All of those things just added to the situation and ruined it even more, you know? It's literally not my fault. Literally not my fault. It is what it is. I literally cried and begged and screamed and pleaded, trying to plead my case and ask for help. And, you know, there were people that helped me, and I'm so grateful to those people that actually were there for me. But unfortunately, because of the fact that YouTube does not pay enough, I wasn't able to swing it. It's unfortunate. Oh, damn it. Can't get you out the phone case. You're going to have to give me a minute. So this is my clothing bag. Hold on. Let me put these on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting eat up by mosquitoes. I can't see nothing, and I'm trying really hard. So they've changed the load to like 74. So I shouldn't need as many layers as I thought I was going to initially need. Alright, I'm almost done. I'm sorry. It's a lot of shit to get together. Also had to use the bathroom. I need a bag. Bugs all over my bag. Yeah. It's just not easy. Oh, and there's shit flying around me. Will you stop? Oh my god, these clothes are Philippine. I need a bag to put them in. Jesus. Help me, please. Also can't have this light on because I don't want to give my position away. And I'm like struggling to see. You hear the damn crickets and everything? Yeah, they're all attacking me, everything. They're all on me. God, these clothes. I need new clothes so bad. Oh, my back. I'm under attack on my back. The bugs are eating me alive. Alright. Ouch, my hair. I just got yoked by a damn tree branch. Come back. The hell. What? YouTube light? I don't want the YouTube light. There we go. Give me a minute, y'all. I know you can't see nothing. I can't see nothing either. Ouch, and I'm getting eat up by bugs. Shit. Ouch. My pants are falling down. It's fun. Can't help it. Definitely sweating. Definitely sweating. I make it up this big ass hill too. Where's my phone? God dang, these bugs are eating me the hell up. I don't never really have a problem with mosquitoes and shit, honestly. No, I'm trying to scroll down and let me. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've been out here for months. It's fine. It's fine. And I'm glad to kind of be in the city because that way I can wake up and have resources and not be hungry. When I stay in the woods, it's a little different. I'm kind of like stranded out there with no resources at times. Unless I can like go to storage and get stuff, or like, it's hard to explain. It's just hard to explain, okay? I'm wondering if I need this blanket. I got this hoodie and all this stuff and it sucks. I wish I could just like tie this somewhere. I got too much stuff. I'm wondering if it's really going to get hot enough tonight for this. I guess I'll just tie it to the handlebars for now. Screw it. It's going to look crazy, but it's okay. As long as I get from point A to point B, with all my shit in the basket, I'll be happy. Phew, it's hot. And I'm putting these long pants. Where did my cell phone go? I can't sleep in my storage building. That's not allowed. Stop. Please stop listening to idiots on the internet that are going to go to jail for trespassing. That is not a feasible option, especially not in the state of North Carolina. That's actually the quickest way to go to jail. All them damn TikTokers out here staying in storage sheds got people believing that that's an actual option. It's crazy. I'm not trying to be mean. I guess this is why I have a channel, to point out these things, these inconsistencies and bold-faced lies of society. That would be the quickest way to go to jail in my area. I can already see how it's going to play out now. They're beating down the damn metal shed door over there and down at Rehab. Fucking like, bam, 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 bam. I slide the door open and it's like 6 officers standing out there. What the fuck are you doing, Clark? Well, the internet told me I should come over here and try to get some shut-eye. Ain't that crazy? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I changed shirts because the other one. Hold on. Yeah, I can see that. Once again, it's not good for me to get woke up under that kind of condition. It's one thing if I'm on the streets and I get woke up by the train or a car muffler or people being stupid. I'm expecting it. It's a whole different thing when I'm in like a private space pretending that I have privacy. You know, like a tent or a storage shed. Yeah, it's a different story, homie. I really need to get a better bike. I mean, this one's getting me through, and I'm so grateful for it. Thank you again to Cindy. Yeah. Yeah. But seriously, I think what it is they just like, they build everything cheap. It's alright. It is a nice bike, and it works good. But with the chain rusting, it's getting hard to move it. And I bought a damn $10 can of darn WD-40 the other day. And I sprayed that thing down so good, it was dripping off the darn chain, you know? And it's already back like it was. It's so rusty, the damn WD-40 won't even sit on it. Ain't that crazy? You got a headlight, buddy. You got a headlight out, buddy. I'm sure you. It's GMC. He's like, it's $600 to fix it. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just fixed one at the beginning of the summer. Tell me about it. Oh shit, that light always freaks me out. There's a light when you're coming over it, right? And I always think that it's a fucking train coming every time. I panic. I'm not bicycling up this hill and getting all sweaty. I just damn changed and wiped down, and I'm not. I got some of my old racing stuff. I figured it'd be good to sleep out here. It's like a thermal shirt for the track. Yeah, you'd think there would be damn rope courses, dirt bike tracks. This is the perfect terrain for BMX and motorsports. All of them. You'd think there'd be all kinds of shit out here like that. Sucks, it's not. It could be very profitable for someone that's an entrepreneur, has the money, has connections to lawyers and real estate. You can make a killing around here. Oh God. What the hell? That's weird. Rock climbing walls, trampoline parks. We ain't even got a movie theater here. There's not even an actual gym here. You know what I mean? Like a Planet Fitness or anything. Not in the whole damn county. There's one private gym. It's so tiny. The vibes are, depends on who's working that day. I didn't have any major problems or anything. So, and not like Planet Fitness at all. But, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't part of the cool kids club. I wasn't turtly enough for the turtle club. You know what I mean? Campground, I don't think so. They have one that's over on the other side of the mountain near Hanging Rock, I do believe. It's like I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, and that might be like a camper storage, not a campground. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know that you can go camp up at Hanging Rock. I can't do that. I ain't got no damn service. You ain't catching me nowhere without service. I got to be able to capture everything on camera. My damn future relies on it. You know what I mean? These fools out here acting idiots. They'll catch me up there by myself and swear that I started something. Poor damn park rangers will have to show up and scrape somebody's damn body off the ground, you know? I just don't want to go through it. I stay with my camera in service, honey. God. Could you imagine having to get the corner up there? What a pain. I'm sure they've had to before. I think there's been people that's died up there, y'all. We should look into that shit. I was gonna cross the road. Gone. Oh, I got a car being weird. This car, I didn't even know those connected. Yeah, that car is waiting for me to come out. It's a black Civic. It came through this dealership parking lot. What the fuck are these kids doing, man? I'm so sick of this shit. They're waiting on me. They're sitting there waiting on me. Black Accord. That's one of the cars that went by earlier shouting shit, wasn't it? Y'all, I ain't even looked at the video. Like, I'm literally so fucking hot and just sleepy and like... That's weird. Why would you come through this parking lot from the bottom of this hill if you're just gonna go that way anyways? Dude, these people are crazy out here. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to cross the road. Oh, damn. They always put them trash cans right there. I can't get it right there. Oh. Damn. Sorry. Ah. I like the wrecked. That's weird. Wasn't there a black Honda today that was in the full? Y'all, there's been so many I forget. Ain't that crazy? God, I'm gonna tell you what, this shit makes me grateful to be me, honey. I thought I really had some bad mental health problems. I mean, damn, I really thought I was the one out here that was the problem. Shit's wild. I'm not getting sweaty. Not getting sweaty at all. Is that same Chile? We'll come. No. Different loser. They're just everywhere. Who's talking? What? Yes, I agree, Gregory. That's what that man was talking about on his channel. God, yo, I've got to do something with myself before I go to bed. That's what that guy was talking about on his channel, is how they actually celebrate the, what's the word, desecration of Western women. Like, it's celebrated. It's part of the culture. Is that the one with the Quran? I don't know. That would be my best guess, but I don't know. And there's like specific things that like Muhammad, yo, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, so I'm gonna shut up. The guy that's the leader or the writer of Islam, I can't remember his name. Anyways, the way that this stuff is written, it's like, it's a cult. It's a fucking cult. It's to brainwash, it's to harm, it's to do bad things. Ew. I need to stop learning a little bit about everything and actually sit the fuck down and learn a lot about one thing. I just know what I know. It's not good. The UK has had a huge problem with violence against women because of Islam. And there was a woman that was asked on the street if she thought that it was going to spread throughout the UK. And she's like, that's what needs to happen. She's like, Christianity needs to die. We're going to make sure that happens. It was actually pretty scary because she wasn't saying it like it was this wonderful religion. She was saying it like it was a cult taking over the masses. Some scary shit. All of these women have been kidnapped, brutalized. I mean, like, absolutely brutalized. GR'd, you know, SA'd, GR'd. And it becomes like a fucking sporting event for these people. It's fucking crazy. People are just so decrepit. People act like life is a joke until it happens to them. And then they're in a fucking padded room on 15 medicines and can't form a fucking sentence. Ooh, who is this? What is this? All the summoning. Who is that? Sleep token. It's a good one. I wonder if Hardies is still open. Chicken tendies? Anybody want some chicken tenders? We're good. We're gonna have a good week, y'all. Real good week. Did I already take that other magnesium? Shit. And if I take 3, I won't be able to damn move tomorrow. I don't remember if I took 1 or 2 today. I think I took 1. And a creatine. Maybe that's why I feel like I've lost some weight or some gains, is because I stopped taking the creatine. Because I was on it for like 2 months and then I stopped taking it. Probably lost my gains. Maybe not. I need to brush my hair. It's hot, y'all. Bye-bye, bucket. Hardies, cold soda, some chicken tendies. He talked me into it. What a fucking day. literally just fucking strap up with cameras and fucking film weirdos all day. I make a full-time career exposing people's mental health problems out here in these streets. Rude ass bitch. Here, y'all see this rude ass bitch. I swear to God, they're trying so hard, y'all. They probably got music on. Oops, sorry. Yeah, there's music on. So I got chicken tendies and a drink. I swear I don't know what it is about being like overheated, but my body is like screaming for soda today. So we're having soda again. My clothes don't look like a ragamuffin. Their ranch is cold. It's like they've refrigerated it. Yeah, you'll have like 5 or 6 of them on you at the same time. It's crazy. I'm hurting so bad. like hurting so bad, like a 7 out of 10. I got Diet Coke Zero. I'm doing well, Ronald. I hope you are. It's been a beautiful day. We've had a good day. I didn't work out much, but we still did a little something, something. Ate good. Got some sun. I wish I could wear more dresses when I bicycle. It'd probably be more breezy, but I feel like it would get caught up and in my way of my knees when I'm trying to cycle. I was looking at this woman's dress over here. It looks comfortable. It's like thin, long, but comfortable, free-flowing. I have a ton of stuff like that in storage, but I don't think I'd be able to wear it on the bicycle. That's why I just stick with like short workout clothes. There's not any campgrounds around here. That's what I was saying. And I don't feel comfortable staying in that space. Matter of fact, there was just a paddleboarder who was killed by some kid, 17, 15, 16-year-old kid, murdered this paddleboarder. Her name was Sunshine. I think she was from like Michigan or Maine, and she was out in Minnesota. She was out paddleboarding by herself, and this 17-year-old kid from a campground killed her. No, thank you. She was like 40 something years old too. Let me ask you this. Why do you think that he did that? What do you think the motive was? What happens to you that you start getting turned on by grandma? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. To each their own. Grandmas need love too. Papa too. But like for real, to be that young and to become obsessed, kind of like my situation, to become obsessed with someone who could be your mother or your grandmother. What is going on with these children? They sure surpassed MILF. Like my generation had MILFs, you know? Okay, ooh, you want a cougar? Okay. This upcoming generation surpassed that, okay? They went straight to the grave. And I told y'all that in the campground, it was that kid. He was on vacation with his parent, and he murdered some other woman he did not know. That was paddleboarding. Oh, that's cool. I think I was talking about it on my channel. Sunshine, I think was her name. You know, she made it 45, 50 years on her own with no danger. She is planning for a dual trip with family. She had family and friends coming in from different areas, and they were going to camp with her. She had gotten rented like this condo or like a cabin rental, and it was adjacent to the campground. And this kid, I guess, just followed her out there when she went paddleboarding, and I do believe he like strangled her and beat her head in, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on the details, but still, it was violent, and she died. It doesn't really matter what he did; it's more about the principle. It's crazy. And the first day of the investigation, the first thing that they did was they went to the campground trash cans. There was like these big dumpsters, and they immediately started searching those dumpsters. And in the process of doing that, it somehow led to this kid, and the kid, didn't try to hide the fact, I don't believe, and he was arrested. But it's still crazy to think that you're on vacation, you got your family coming to visit you, and some kid who was not raised right, I mean, takes, you away from your family. It's crazy. So crazy. Yeah, this is why we have the death penalty. I don't care. I don't care that he's 17. I don't, because he knows the difference between right and wrong. That's not an accident. That is so intentional. Absolutely none. Absolutely. Yeah, we need to get away from this general justice. It's not been beneficial. I'm about to actually have to run for the night. I can't show you where I'm going. We can actually go outside for a minute. They typically create the messes and then cry about it. They're also the same ones that steal the money, and then they're like, where'd the money go? We don't have enough money. And they're the ones that steal the money, and then they're like, we don't have enough money. And we don't know where it went. Alright, y'all, it sounds like a damn nightclub in there. Seriously. I actually feel bad for the employees because it's so damn loud. Like, that's annoying as hell. Yeah, I got like maybe a quarter of an 8-mile ride. I just want to kind of chill out. There's still a lot of people around, so I'm just going to kind of chill out for a little while. It's hot. It's still hot, but I mean, it is cooling off, so I know that like I'm going to need these clothes tonight, so I'm glad I got them because I got a sweater. I have some thermal pants too, but I'm not going to need those. Oh, God. This shirt, the elastic's all worn out. It's all like just ruined. I need to plug that up. Sorry. Let me see. What's going on today? Oh, thank you, Miss GT500. I know. I'm just living, you know, I gotta just survive though, so that's what I'm doing. Thank you. There's not Uber Eats here. Lord have mercy. I think all of these accounts are fake. Like, I'm at a point where I'm about to just start blocking people because I think yep, that's a fake account. Still don't know about that one. Let's see. Yeah, if y'all start to stress me out, I'll just block you. Don't stress me out. Oh, God. I don't think I did brush my hair this morning. Lord, it's the humidity. I can't tame it when it's so humid. Help me. Send help right now. Oh, my God. The more I fluff it, the worse it gets. Jesus Christ. Cousin It. Oh my God. What the hell? I should have been in an 80s rock band. Yeah, the hair oil. I do have hair oil. I just got some. That's a good idea. Yeah, but then it's going to be greasy. But you know what? We'll do an overnight hair mask with that oil. Good idea. Who said that? You deserve a cookie. Who said hair oil? What the hell? Oh, thank you, Miss GT500. I think that people just need to get over the fact that I'm homeless. It stresses me out when people are like, can you get a hotel? Can you get an Uber? Like, I've done explained it. There's a video. And it makes me think that it's trolls, that people are not getting it, you know? It's like people want to continue to go over the same stuff. And I feel like it's intentional. And so I just block people because I'm not listening to it, you know? Like, we've already covered everything 1,000 times. It's just frustrating. Once again, I think that I'm handling being homeless better than the internet. It's like, there is no way out. There is no resources. You're not listening. You're not listening. You know? You can't do but so much with people. They really, you know, and I blame the media. I blame the government because these people really genuinely think that there's resources out here. And it's so disturbing how much money is made in profit through non-profits that don't go to help homeless people. It's all lies, you guys. Our money for FEMA went to illegal immigration. And you think that nonprofits who don't report to the IRS are honest about where their donations go? Are you for real? Come on, man. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. I can't. I mean, and this is my life's mission. If I have to expose these things and call every damn homeless shelter and rehab in the country to expose these people, I will. And we do that. That's something we do. We call and we get nosy, honey. And sometimes we get lucky. Sometimes they tell us everything. They're like, how much time? Grab a pen and paper. I'm like, I've already got my computer up. I'm ready to start typing. Just start talking. Seriously, sometimes we hit jackpot. Sometimes we hit, like Florida Keys. Remember that? That lady was on the phone with us for an hour telling us everything. Everything that I assumed was correct, too. She really did a lot of confirming that there were not resources, that they push homeless people elsewhere because they don't have resources. All kinds of crazy. There was only 12 homeless people in Key Largo. 12 homeless people in Key Largo. Do you know how insane that is? Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that lady was great. That lady was real great. Remember the other lady in Key Largo? They must have liked to talk down there. Remember when the island was on fire and we were trying to get off of US 1? Or we had actually left Key Largo. We had went down US 1. I'd fled in the middle of the night, okay? The internet was like, just stay, it's fine. I was like, absolutely not. I'm getting off this island. So I got off that island. And the next morning we decided to call the Welcome Center to see if US 1 was open and what it was over there in Key Largo. So we called the Welcome Center, and this lady, I think, what was her name, Julie or something? She had us on the phone for like 20 minutes telling us everything. She said, it's a madhouse. She said, every parking lot scattered down US 1 is full of cars, people waiting to evacuate the island. I said, they're not really reporting big on the news. She's like, I don't understand. She's like, it's a madhouse. We can't get people off the island. They keep opening it and shutting it down. And people are panicking. There's no groceries. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Remember that? It was crazy. I was like, wow. So I was right to get my ass off that island. And thank God the fire didn't spread. And it was actually Homestead that was on fire. But the fire was so bad that it had actually started to creep into the Florida Keys. And all of that is like this bushland out there, this flat bushland and swampland and stuff. And that fire was blowing over the bridge. You couldn't even get down US 1 because the flames were so tall and the smoke was so heavy you couldn't even see to get across the bridge. That's why they kept shutting it down for like a week, because of the fire. That was crazy. Yeah, sometimes we hit jackpot and somebody will be like, how much time you got? And they'll tell us all about all kinds of services. And in the process, they actually snitch on other people. Love that shit. They're like, do you know the Muffin Man? I'm like, the Muffin Man? They're like, the Muffin Man. You know? Oh, and I'm like, not the gumdrop buttons. And they're like, the gumdrop buttons. Oh, God. It's so funny, but it's so true. That's my favorite, like, part in the cartoon movie, too. Not the gumdrop buttons. How do I charge my phone? I have a battery pack. It's actually come in quite handy. I'm just trying to get this oil, and they're probably like, what is this girl doing out here in the parking lot? I'm in the Hardies parking lot doing my hair. Like, I'm at home in the bathroom. Seriously, I'm just in the mirror at home, putting my hair oil in, brushing my hair, dropping my spare hair on the floor. Lord have mercy. This is why they don't like homeless people. Lord, my britches won't stay up. These are huge. Can y'all believe that? That's how much weight I've lost. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, you know? Oh. I have to roll them up. Ay, dang it. With my headphone. I just want to put my hair up. Maybe it'll help it that I put some oil in it and brushed it. And... oh, damn. Alright. Is that better? I'll probably end up in a fog, and that's another thing. I'm waiting for it to cool off because it's so hot right now. I can't sleep this hot. It's like 70 and 90 degrees out here, y'all. I can't sleep when it's this hot. That's another reason that I stay up later.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Okay, I just want to make sure because...
Did y'all get trolled on the phone?
No.
Oh.
What? It was just kind of like you were asking our manager why she was looking at you and stuff.
No. I did not. I've got everything recorded. I didn't look at your manager and say anything. I was out here messing with my hair.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good. No, we thought you were yelling or something. Yeah.
No.
Could hear it. It was,
Lord have mercy. You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. These people really just like fucking hate themselves around here. So she said that the manager said that I said something to her and was yelling or cussing at her. Do you understand how people just bold-faced fucking lie? What compels them to do this to me? You've watched everything. When did I turn around and start screaming anything at a fucking manager? She come out and she said that the manager said that I was yelling at her through the drive-through window. You know what's crazy? When I was in there a while ago, they were all back there laughing like it was high school. They all know I have a channel. You know, it's crazy because the lady that come out, she's been cool before, but apparently she's fake. Wow, fuck that. I'll never spend my money there again. Even more reason to start carrying fruits in the fucking basket. I mean, I'm just so sick of ignorance. I'm sitting here brushing my hair, and it's probably not a good look, but also, there's nobody out here. There's nobody out here, you know? And of course, it'd be some fucking loser-ass Hardies employees that I've been extremely fucking nice to pull some fucking sideways shit because they fucking work at Hardies and hate themselves. Like, seriously, you know? And this is when I start calling people fat, nasty fucks, because all of them are. You should see them. But, you know, despite that, I treat everybody fucking equal, and I'm nice to everybody. It's always fucking ridiculous. You sure about that? No, they don't know me. No, I go in there and spend money on food. Y'all go in there with me? No, they don't know me. None of these fucking people know me. Not ones on the internet, not the ones that be out here yelling at me in the streets. None of these people have ever had an ounce of my fucking time, and that's why they behave that way. Because they wish they could have my fucking time. The best that they can get is get an angry reaction by fucking harassing me and stalking me in the streets. It's really pathetic. It really goes to show. I really thought that I was the one with major mental health problems. Absolutely not. Y'all just saw that shit. What a psycho bitch. Now I'm saying shit. Let's go before I really like. Woo! Oh God. I did not realize this many people out here was this fucking evil. Y'all see how many times a day somebody just comes up and literally bold-faced lies? It's all recorded. And y'all see people just lie, lie, lie. It's crazy because I had this feeling when I walked in there. I was like, these kids are on some weird stuff today. Because it's all like 20-year-old people that work in there. And I was like, it's weird. They sat back there like giggling and laughing like high schoolers. And they ain't never act that way before. There was like this gang mentality that they had going on tonight. And I was like, that's weird. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. Absolutely not. What just fucking happened? I had a feeling I should have said something to you guys. I usually do. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here's some shit going down. I had this feeling, but I always go in there and eat. So they ain't never been on no fake shit before, but here we go. Lo and behold, some more motherfuckers literally jealous over a homeless woman. Like, seriously. That's the only reason. That's the only fucking reason. Shut up. That's the only reason. That you would bold-faced lie on somebody? Come out there and say that I was cussing out a manager? Roll it back. They all know that I have a channel, honey. They all watch my channel. And they're probably some of the people that come to my channel spreading hate, you know? Spreading hate and damn making up lies, saying I'm not homeless. Like all of this crazy stuff, you know? It's crazy. Was that not insane? They attack, stalk, and harass Christians. Absolutely, Dorova. Is that how you said it? And that's another thing. There's a lot of this upcoming generation. They're not rational in the head. You know, they think calling somebody a faggot is a homophobic term. It's stupid. There's no such thing as homophobic bullshit, okay? People just make up shit. They want to call everything fucking racist because they're ignorant. They don't know no better. They lack intelligence. You're absolutely right. Oh, God, I hope some of these people never become homeless or go to jail. God, honey, don't go to prison. You'll be called a faggot while being raped. Like, what is going on with people? Like, they become so sad and snowflakes. Like, you can't handle words? Bless it. You're not going to be able to make it out here. You're not going to be able to make it. If you can't handle words, you're not mentally equipped to even begin to make it out here. You need to be in a mental hospital if you can't handle words. People have a right to speech more than you have a right to damn be in the streets with your balls out of a skirt. People are getting ridiculous out here. You know, and it's crazy because I blame society. I was on drugs. I was on drugs. I fell asleep for like 10, 15 years, and then I woke up and looked out at the world, and I couldn't believe it. I really thought that while I was on drugs, there was responsible adults out here who wasn't on drugs taking care of shit. As it turns out, nobody ain't been doing shit for like 6 centuries, okay? 6 decades. No work's been done. All systems are down. That was crazy. Y'all see what I go through? That was insane. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with them? You know, I be giving the benefit of the doubt to people, and then shit like this goes down, and then I'm like, well, they are some fucking Hardies workers. What did I expect? You know, like Walmart employees. You might get cashed out. You might have to cash out yourself, or you might get stabbed by a cashier. So exciting. Welcome to Walmart. Same thing goes for McDonald's and Hardies and everywhere else out here. Welcome to Walmart. We have 3 options for checking out. Literally. How far do you want to take this? Oh my God, see? Villainous humor. That's funny. Oh God. If you're displeased that we can't supply you with the first option of someone checking you out, you have to check yourself out. We can supply you with the third option and check you out. Oh God. The heat has me deranged. Where's this vape? I literally just had it. No, I don't. It's so funny. Yeah, you see what I'm going on, Chaos and Coffee? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, they literally just, so it was 2 people that come out the Hardies. They walk up on me, and they're like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. But I also know that I was just standing here putting on hair oil and brushing my hair. There's nobody out here. I mean, if you're really going to be petty about something like that, you need to like literally be in a mental hospital. Like, don't you have a job to do? Ain't you at work? Why are you worried about what I'm doing? People are crazy. So anyways, these 2 people come out of the Hardies after I get done eating, and she's like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. She's like, our manager said that you were yelling stuff through the drive and cussing at her. I said, I got everything recorded. I ain't been cussing at nobody. I said, well, actually, I thought somebody had trolled them on the phone. So I was like, you've been trolled. And she was like, no, our manager said that you were cussing at her through the drive-thru. Can you believe that? I won't never spend another fucking $1 in there. I got canned coffee for in the morning anyways. Ah, it's absolutely crazy. This is why I stay strapped up. As a matter of fact, when I get paid, I might just go ahead and buy me one of them police body cameras. I looked at them online. There's 2 different kinds. I got so much fucking footage that I need to go through right now. Fuck, I need to go through footage from tonight to see if I can get damn. I gotta go. Does anybody need a job? I need an editor so bad. Give me 2 months of working with me, and seriously, I could probably pay you pretty fucking well. Like, that's what I'm lacking. Like, do you understand that if I could, like, edit stuff and then also run the video to give commentary at the same time, like, I could probably be off the streets in, like, a year or 2. But at the rate I'm going, it's hard to see the light. It's hard to see the light. Seriously. I ain't never in my life lived through. I don't understand how people are surviving financially. Because I am fucking, like, if you can't tell, I've lost everything. I mean, like, this shit has strangled me to death. And it doesn't get better. It just gets more expensive. I mean, fuck, let's talk about how much money I spent on just food today. Just surviving out here. Let's add it up. Just on food today. Hardies was just $9. Cheesecake was $5. Chinese was $5. Hardies this morning was $3. Star Pizza was $8. Hardies earlier was $6. Pepsi was $2. Oh, that was Friday. Hold on. So we got a $9 charge at Hardies tonight. $5 at the Mayflower. Plus the Golden Dragon. That's 10. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 29. Plus 6. That was today. 35, 36 or 7. And didn't we go to CVS? Yes. 37 plus 18 plus 16. Y'all don't even want to know. That was just food and water. You have been with me everywhere today. You've watched everything I've bought. I don't even want to add it up. It's like $70. Because I also got creatine. So, yeah. Just food and water. People don't understand. I don't know how people are surviving. I don't. I truly don't. Being on the streets, living out of a car, it becomes more expensive than living in a house. It sucks. I tried to explain this for 2 years and people wanted to call me a liar, and then I lost my truck. And it's like, see, I told you. It's crazy how much I used to release my financial information, like my records. I would like disclose how much I made and how much it cost to live out of a car. And even though I had receipts and there was literal proof, people would still try to call you a liar and, you know, claiming that you're up to something nefarious that you're not or nothing, because they can't conceptualize how expensive it is to live out here because they live at home with mom and daddy and they've never had to grocery shop before. You know what I mean? No, they're just children, some of which are underage. That's why I had to cut the camera off. I was right in all of my assessments. I'm always right. I don't want to be. I'm waiting for the day to meet someone that damn will be like, wait a minute. But seriously, yeah. I don't give a fuck. This is my home. I was here before them children were even born. I've been here over 20 years. I wish a motherfucker would. I'm waiting. It's kind of sad, you know, to have a family that loves you and a car, and you're supposed to have your whole life ahead of you, and you're stuck on some homeless woman that you've never even met before because she has a social media page, and I guess you're the local fucking paparazzi. It's hilarious. I mean, it's really comical. It's sad. It really goes to show that everything Jordan Peterson talks about is true. This epidemic of these young guys not being psychologically screwed, right? It's a huge epidemic. It's a problem. They're not working. They're not getting driver's license. They have no ambition. They're living at home, smoking dope, playing video games all day. It's an epidemic. Do you realize that I do believe that we have more unemployed men between the ages of like 16 and 25 than employed? I could be wrong. I'll go watch Jordan and check back in with you guys. But it's an epidemic, okay? These children that were raised on cell phones, these iPad kids, they're now adults. They're now adults. And they're not screwed right. They're not right on the inside. Okay? Yeah. Whose car doors open? I hear ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Crystal. Yep, exactly, Anime King. That's what I was talking about. I see both sides. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like they have no ambition to try to work towards anything because it's impossible. They can work and work and work, and they're still not going to be able to afford anything. I can't even afford to be homeless, for God's sakes, you know? It discourages them from even trying when they can't get ahead because they're getting behind constantly, you know? And I'm in that same boat. I'm the same way. That's one of the reasons I was just so done with that truck. I was like, please just come and get it. I want to be able to eat food again. I like to starve to death last year. Like, we'll talk about it one day. It's traumatic. What I went through last year with food is traumatic. It makes me want to cry thinking about not being able to afford food over that truck payment and putting fucking gas in there to go look for jobs. And just constantly being told no, that they couldn't hire me. And spending every fucking penny on gas in pursuit of a fucking job, in pursuit of paying my bills. I'll never do that shit again. I'll live on the streets till I die as long as I got food. I don't give a fuck. I'm not working for the fucking government. They can kiss my ass. I work for me. I worry about me. I come first. Fuck them bills, fuck that truck, fuck these material things that don't matter. I worry about food and my health. Because if I don't, they'll just let me die in the street. They'll milk you and milk you and milk you until you have nothing left to give and your basic needs are not even being met. It's just bills, bills, bills. Fuck that. What they gonna do, repossess my bike? Oh, they can have it. No, they can't either. I'll fight them over that bike. But for real, it's like everything was designed to just take and take and take. It's like the government is a narcissistic person because just like a narcissist, they'll damn take and take and take and then gaslight you, you know? Y'all voted for this. I don't know. You know what I mean. It's just like a narcissistic, oh, there goes that Subaru again. Well, good. They already told me that I can take out a warrant. So I guess I'm gonna have another, I guess this is my job now. I guess what we're gonna do is go to court full time and get all these people that have mental health problems off the streets. At least behind bars, they'll get a proper mental health evaluation. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's like God is literally pointing me in a direction. I just don't know the legalities behind entrapment and talking to people online, and like some shit's crossed my mind though. It would be a lot of fun. You know, it would be a lot of fun. Also, it would be extremely dangerous, but I'm already out here fucking exposed anyway, so I'm just like, oh well. Yeah. How men treat women in modern society. Why men are single. Why men are lonely. And you know, I don't know. I don't know how to use it to my advantage. I just know that I could, and I have so many of these incidents go down that I could literally make a full-time career off of exposing perverts in the wild. And I could even take it further than that. I could. I would have to talk to an attorney and make sure that it's legal for me to do what like I'm thinking to do. And I'm pretty sure it is, because I've seen one other channel where they do what I'm thinking, what's on my mind. I've seen other channels like that before, but I do believe that channel got in trouble at some point and had to shut down. So I just have to check bases. I mean, it's really ridiculous how often I go through this. And now, after I take out a warrant on that purple Subaru, that blurple Subaru, I just want to be clear that your tax dollars has went to file 2 different reports today for the same teenage boy that I have never met, never had a conversation with. He clearly watches my channel because he's stalking me. I've had to file 2 reports that your tax dollars went to pay for. Somebody's teenage brat out here in the street stalking a homeless woman. I just want to be clear. So, you know, after I take out a warrant on him, then I'll have 2 different court dates now for 2 different guys that cannot seem to stop stalking me. I mean, that's a full-time job. Not really, but I mean, it could turn into it. We can turn it into one, is my point. I can just stay in court 7 days a week, just, you know, docket name after docket name. Gladly. Having all of these people put behind bars so that they can get their heads checked. You know what I mean? We can do it. You know, it's crazy because they have like people that are like problematic in Jacksonville, but it's not like this. Like those kids down there are raised properly. There's a huge push in Christian education and Christian programs. You guys have seen that at Hannah Park when we went out there. Huguenot. You see school buses of children. They get those children outside. They get those children active. And you can notice that people are different because of that. It's crazy. Yeah, we've dealt with some shit in Jacksonville, and it's usually the same age type of kids, but they usually got missing, you know what I mean? I've never had to like file reports once or twice, but it wasn't anything like this. Hey Colton, thank you so much. We need to do something, that's for sure. No doubt. I ain't taunting anybody. What are you talking about? Some of y'all are crazy, and this is why I be blocking people. Y'all don't know what defense is, do you? I know. What? I came across this. Oh, God. That's crazy, Robin. Yeah, the cops pulled him over, I think. Yeah, this afternoon. Yeah, he just went riding by. It's fine. I'll have to take out another warrant. It's just an inconvenience because I have to find a ride, and then I got to plan for court, and then I got to go to storage to get court clothes, and I'm spending my money, and it just sucks. But, you know, welcome to why Brooke's homeless. Shit like this is why I'm homeless. It's all been recorded. I need to figure out how to monetize on these incidents. If I'm gonna be stalked, I'm gonna make money off of it. Y'all can suck it if you don't agree with it. I don't care. Maybe if I would have had that attitude to start with, I wouldn't have lost my truck. I'd probably be in a nice house by now if I would have come to this platform with the intention of like having some kind of entrepreneurship. I didn't have none back then. 2 years later, I'm starting to cultivate that entrepreneurship, and I'm starting to think outside the box and long term. But like maybe if I would have come here with the attitude of actually running this business as a business, things would have been different. It would have went different. I came into this space really being an extreme newbie that knows nothing about technology, but wanting to share my story and wanting to help people through my story and gear people in the right direction of not doing stupid shit like this. You know, it's crazy. I get on here and tell people to do the right things, to be good people, and all of these horrible people then come and start behaving this way and stalking. And you know, it's because they're the type of person that I talk about. That's why they're bothered. That's why they're behaving this way. They're psychologically bothered by the fact that I know who they are, and like internally, intrinsically. I see through them. I see through the behaviors. I know why they behave this way. I know what they're trying to do. And that's exactly why people come up and try to start this shit. They're bothered. They are absolutely bothered by me. My mere existence bothers half of these people in this town. It's disappointing. It's sad. I've never done shit to anybody around here. Never, not once. Never, not once. But I'll tell you what, I've had some fucked up people do some fucked up shit to me around here. Over and over and over and over. And you know, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Here's the thing about society. If you do something bad and you have nothing to offer society, they will berate you for what you did bad. But if you do something bad and you have something to offer society, a service, I don't know, a service, money, opportunities, then people will overlook your past. Does that make any sense? Ava, thank you so much. I'm trying to like it. Thank you so much. I don't think they're trying to run me out of this town, because if they were trying to run me out of this town, these are not, I think that people don't understand that these are like teenage brats. These are children. These are not adults.